Turn out the lights. Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here.
Hello and welcome to the next episode of Slayer U. This one is called Mothers. And to take it away, we're going to our favorite coma patient, Rory. Give us the raw recap.
I don't even know where to start. Okay, no, I know where to start. That's a lie. Ever since we went into that creepy basement, I still don't really know what happened there, but it was creepy basement. Unethical practices were happening. I can't even call them medical practices. They weren't medical practices. They're bad. I've been feeling like shit. My head hurts. I've been fainting, which that's not exactly uncommon. I've been fainting more than usual, and that's the problem there. But Donnie and I had a little sleepover. We watched a comfort anime because he's been so sad. Been so sad. I don't really know what anyone else was up to, but it's parent weekend, so I assume Skylar's busy with that. Cassie sure as hell is not, and I doubt Quill is either. There's a lot of awkward topics in there. I had some very creepy, vivid visions of, like, a jewel. It's evil. I don't know why. Somebody's wearing it. And a demon altar portal. I read too much Anne Rice. Okay. There's a Texan, and he's counting money. And he has a stupid hat. And I don't remember anything else from there. I think I fainted in front of Quill, and then my parents actually showed up to parent weekend, and then I fainted in front of them twice. And they're threatening to call the Briarthorns, so Cassie fucking booked it, which, yep, fair, understandable, have a fantastic day. The most recent time I fainted, I didn't wake up. So, that's where I am now.
And while you are asleep, you aren't really giving many signs of life. You do have the faintest heartbeat that Dr. Collins has ever seen and still be able to call someone alive. They're like, okay, it's flat. Like, nope, there's the bump. It's flat. Nope, there's the bump. Okay. And that's just how it seems to be going for you right now. But everyone else has small little things that are happening, except for one very, very big thing. What we fully left off with on the last episode is Quill, under her breath, saying,
"You fucking bitch."
The woman standing in front of you just sort of looks confused for a moment. I'm sorry, did you say something?
No. Sorry, continue. Ex-husband.
Yes, there's a period at the end of that. There's no way to continue after saying dead husband. I'm sorry, but you seem very upset for someone who's just looking at a random grave.
I mean, who in this world likes to be reminded of their own mortality, right? It's a grim subject to ponder, and yet I find myself here. I don't fucking know. What do you want me to say?
I guess I mean, we're strangers. You owe me no real explanations, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's just
So,
something about you just seems so familiar. I guess it's just this place. You always feel nostalgic when you're forced to think of the past. And she like wistfully looks at your father's grave for another moment, and then looks back forward. Well, I suppose I'll be getting along then. Good luck with your. What? I'm sorry. Why did you say you were looking at random graves again? I know you said so. You offered an explanation, but it's already slipped my mind.
no reason that matters. How long did you say you were gonna be looking at the graves here? Or are you gonna be coming back at any point?
I just. Well, it's the anniversary of his death. So I thought I would pay my respects. My flight out is, I think Monday.
Cool.
So I suppose I have the weekend to be around town.
Cool. Just, in case we run into each other again, so that you don't like call the cops on me if you find me hanging out in the graveyards again. It's just a thing that I do.
I wasn't planning on calling the cops.
Cool.
People have their different hobbies. I went through a goth phase when I was in college.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Just remember not to spend too much time around dead people. You don't want to waste your life without making connections. You tend to regret it when you get older. And she has like this touch of sadness in her voice when she says that. I have to mention that because I'm not sure if I'm conveying that properly. And so with that, she tightens her coat because it is October. I don't know what the temperature in October in California typically is, but I'm going to say that it's a brisk 50 degrees now. I cannot translate that into Celsius, so someone please do that for me.
I'm cold.
I'm so sorry. I think it's like in the teens or the low teens.
Probably. No, I don't know. Cause
I want Hulda to feel included, so I'm going to translate that now.
Isn't 40 degrees Celsius like butt fuck hot?
Butt fuck hot.
Yeah, it's 10 degrees Celsius exactly.
Okay, cool.
10 degrees Celsius if you are not in America. There are like 3 countries that use Fahrenheit. Not just America. There's another. But she tightens her coat a little bit and heads to the exit of the graveyard.
Cool.
And you do know you're not sure if you're gonna have another opportunity to see her ever again.
Fine by me. So I'm gonna watch her leave, and I'm gonna make sure she's gone and completely out of earshot, and then I'm gonna whirl around and stare at my father's grave. I'm like, Bubba, are you fucking serious? Oh, I had a goth phase, and I'm going to rip my hair out follicle by follicle. Oh my god. Fuck her. Okay. Shit. Fuck. God damn. Okay. I love you so fucking much. You made terrible choices in life. Where the fuck does she get an ex-husband? Fine. Shit. And I'm just gonna, I guess, go to leave and then kind of think back and go back and give the gravestone a couple of pats, and then I'm gonna leave.
Sorry for yelling, Daddy. Walking away.
Yeah, basically. I'm sorry, I love you.
Alright. The next... Yes?
I don't know why I took a bite of a strawberry right before. That was my hand. Since Skylar had been going to the graves and leaving flowers, would Quill see an extra, thing of flowers there?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would. So I'm gonna go back and pat the grave and see the extra flowers, I guess.
Actually, you've been going to the graves. You've probably paid close attention, so Skylar would know that this is the anniversary of her father's death, if it crosses her mind, but through the whole mother psychological warfare thing happening.
Yeah, I think that everything has slipped Skylar's mind right now. But
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to just say mommy issues.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Mommy? Sorry.
Mommy? Sorry.
The only one who wouldn't be like that is Rory, because homosexual activity.
Bisexual activity.
Speaking of bisexual activity, our two of our favorite bisexuals are in class right now. So I'm gonna want some intelligence rolls from you guys just to see how well you pay attention. Did Skylar go to class, or is she skipping them?
I think she's going to class because she needs a distraction.
All right, going to class, need a distraction. Actually,
Yeah.
wait, Donnie, we said that Donnie was going to class. It was going to school this early because of TAing instead of his actual classes right now. So we're just going to, for the sake of expediency, say it's the same class because Skylar is an anthropology major. She does have Felix Cumberton classes.
Pheonix.
And I believe that this particular class is, religious practices, and the current class is over funerary rites. So, Mr. Cumberton, just at the head of the class, just before the students get it, actually, students have already come in, so Donnie, whenever you get there, you guys are in the same car, so I assume you guys get there together at the same time, unless Skylar had to make a stop first. Alright. So whenever you walk in, Mr. Cumberton has his back turned, and he's writing with chalk. He's never made the switch over to dry erase. So he's writing out in chalk about... I don't want to get this wrong. Sorry, guys. I know about a strange ritual, and I want to mention it.
Why are we saying that to the tune of everybody has those days?
Yeah, that's what I was
because I have a natural musical cadence to my
I quit the stream, actually. I'm good. I'm done.
Decided to retire, actually.
I've decided to retire from the internet forever.
Okay. He has written in big letters, Sky Funerals. And you've taken this class, Donnie, so you do know what this is. Skylar, you're new to this. You don't know anything about it. But for Donnie's sake, you know that a Sky Funeral is whenever they prepare the body to be fed to birds, so that way they can ascend to the heavens with pieces after having eaten it. Usually fed to carrion birds. This is a different cultural practice, guys. Why are you guys looking so shocked and horrified? They believe that it sends,
Cool.
they believe that it sends the soul to the afterlife.
I think that's awesome.
That's some Prometheus shit. I love it.
Love it.
But yeah, he has sky burials, and he has his shitty drawing of a vulture that he does every time he does it, and it's gotten progressively worse, you've noticed, because he's doing it quicker.
Yeah.
Every time he does this class. And he's like, one moment, class. Discuss amongst yourselves what you think this could possibly be. Skylar, if you see. And then he motions to you, Donnie, to come over.
And he hurries over to him.
I'm gonna take
I didn't. I had something. Love.
what was it? Because I was expecting you to be here soon, so that way you could draw the vulture for me, like we discussed.
Yeah, I know. My friend's like abusive parents came up on campus, and I had to run her away. I'm really sorry. Really sorry.
Whenever you say abusive family, he looks up at Sky Funeral. Oh, looking motivational right now. That's unfortunate to hear. Did you get the notes?
Yeah.
Did you get the chance to read them all?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll meet later to discuss your dissertation. He turns back and he's like, "So, what have you come up with for what a Sky Funeral is?" Skylar, do you have an idea at all?
I look up from my phone. What was that?
Could you please set your phone down during the lesson? I don't mind it being on. It's something important, but just down, please. Thank you.
Okay, and I
What
sent
Sky Funeral is.
I think it's probably when there's a funeral and the last words are written in the sky. How some of my daddy's friends have had that done at their funerals before.
While Skylar's talking, Donnie is looking at her and motioning at the picture of the bird, he's trying to be subtle. He's like,
I would say that's what someone nowadays who lives in California might think. But actually, I think it might be something to do with birds. And
absolutely right. So
yeah.
In in places like Tibet and Qinghai, Sichuan, and some parts of Mongolia even, they would prepare the body by, of course, with different practices wherever you were, but essentially they would divide the body up into sections and feed that to carrion birds, and they would fly away with the spirit of the deceased. It was a way to send them to the afterlife. It was a very beautiful practice. And that's the start of the lesson for the day.
Okay.
Skylar, I want you to make an intelligence roll.
Okay.
With knowledge or anthropology. I think you have that as a special skill. I know Donnie does.
Knowledge. All right. Okay. So anthropology and knowledge?
Intelligence and knowledge, or intelligence and
okay, intelligence and knowledge.
Whichever one is high. And if you have yeah.
All right, that's one success level.
One success level?
Yeah.
You're kind of proud of yourself for managing your way through it. So you do want to pick up on the details in case it comes up later. So you do get the general gist of the funerary practice. The whole lesson today was centered around funerary practices where the body was destroyed because the soul was more important. He does touch on Egyptian ones, and he said that he wanted to start with this one because everyone knows about the mummies. Not many people know that.
I'm gonna text Quill because this is reminding me of her dead dad.
That was the goal, baby. Not gonna lie to you.
I don't know what would even be said on an anniversary of someone's father's death.
What are you gonna say to me on the
anniversary? Hope you're having a good
death?
day.
After
happy father's death anniversary.
Mother. She's sorry, Bestie. Colon parentheses.
Sorry, it's family weekend, and I know that your family is dead.
I'm gonna send a heart, and then hope today isn't too rough, but two. Sending love, XOXO.
Gossip girl.
Gossip girl.
Go piss, girl.
Shut up! Shut up! Never.
What did you say?
You can send the image. You can send the image, but do not repeat it. Do not repeat it.
It's so funny though.
Screw my whole brain will work with that one.
Alex, don't you love me? Are you so glad you invited me onto your D&D show?
I'm killing Quill right now. Actually,
Please do.
Immediate murder.
Release me. Release me from my mortal bonds. You
Quill
won't.
gets hit by an industrial strength trucker. No chance. So sorry.
Quill is skateboarding and
Just hit by Donnie's dad.
Actually, strangely enough, you were skateboarding and got run over by a tank. You didn't even know that there was like one in the air.
Wow. I didn't even know that we were near a military base. That's so funny.
Yeah, neither did you.
Wow.
Neither did anyone.
And it turns out it was my mom driving the tank the whole time.
She's a tank connoisseur.
At least
She's
it
a
wasn't
tank
Skylar
connoisseur.
this time.
That's true. That's true.
As long as the car isn't working, it's street legal, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
anyways.
So you get a text while
Okay,
you're
good text.
while you're skateboarding.
Cool. I assume I'm skilled enough on the skateboard to be able to look at my phone at the same time. Also, I assume because like everybody's in class, so there's not going to be like many people out.
There are other people who live in the town.
I know that.
This
It's a
is
college town. How many? You know?
This is more than a college town. This is a city with a college.
This is a-
It's not a
this is a
city
whole
built
city.
around a college.
Giving me intense
so-
flashback to New Brunswick.
I need you to make me a dexterity drive or perception drive, whichever one you feel works the most or is higher, whichever metric you want to go by.
What were the choices? Something drive and then
Thinking about it, I want it to be perception drive because this is noticing, this is looking where you're going,
okay.
and if something happens, then you'll need dexterity to save yourself.
Perception drive. 13.
All right, evens or odds?
Even.
Even? There's nothing. It's clear. You think, at least.
I'm a god. Okay. Oh, my voice cracked.
Aliens.
I'm finally hitting puberty and becoming a real man. People will stop misgendering me. Anyway. I'm so sorry for the energy that I'm bringing to the table today. I just want to apologize real quick. I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
You just create the energy and you move on. You don't have to apologize.
Yep.
No, I need to apologize for existing, just in general. Okay, so I Quill's gonna like not respond for a couple of minutes because she's like, I don't know what the fuck to say to that. But then I think once she like starts getting closer to her dorms, she's gonna pull her phone back out and just like a quick thanks.
Nice.
And then like as an afterthought, as a second message, a little smiley face.
Oh, yay.
You're welcome.
Can I do another thing? It's not relating to this. Okay, can I add Rachel to my top 10?
Yeah, you can add Rachel to your top 10 about.
Okay, I'm gonna add
yeah.
Rachel to my top 10.
You can't do that on your phone, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Not yet.
not yet. Daddy will figure it out sooner or later. It's fine.
Who knows? You've never once looked at the super science items in the book, so who knows what's possible. Anyways, so I think that for the most part, classes go well. I think that our next person to check in on is going to be Donnie, because you have some obligations to deal with. Not only with Valerie, but also Dr. Cumberton asked you to see him about your dissertation.
That's right. Yeah, I got things. Okay, so
I don't need you to come up with an actual dissertation topic for his graduate research. I don't need that.
Oh no, he knows. It's the Inca ice mummies.
Okay. Inca ice mummies.
I love the Inca ice mummies. Shit slaps. I'm not sure if they were discovered in 2003, so maybe it's not.
It's not.
If I have to talk about it, it's going to be the Inca ice mummies because I think they're cool.
We love the Googling. We are not sponsored, but we are using them constantly. Yeah, it was discovered in 1998.
Yes!
I see. Actually, 1995 is the most recent.
Yes!
Actually.
Mummies.
So yeah. So whenever you get to his office, he like is just like chilling. He has a bunch of like weird random artifacts. Not real artifacts, they're all copies. A lot of them still have the price tags on them. He just never takes them off. Little fun thing about him. But like there's a fake sarcophagus that has $39.95 still on it. That's sitting behind him at his desk, and he looks up at you and says, Donita, please take a seat. And he motions towards towards a chair that looks like a mix between the Easter Island Moai heads and the kitschiest plastic chair you've ever seen.
I love that for him. Donnie's gonna go and sit down. You wanted to talk about my dissertation?
No, I didn't. What did you tell my wife? For some reason, she believes that I've been gambling.
Well, we did find you passed out in a warehouse. So, I told you that we found. I told her that we found you passed out somewhere.
He lowers his glasses and looks you in the eye with this stern look that he rarely ever gives anyone. Donatello, you're going to tell me exactly how you found me, exactly where you found me, and exactly why you found me. Right now.
Don't accuse me of being on drugs, if I tell you.
I can't accuse you of things that are true.
Okay.
I was at Woodstock. I know what weed smells like.
Well, I mean, a bunch of people went missing that night. You were one of them. You were kidnapped by vampires.
Consequences of Anne Rice. Following me wherever I go.
And we got you out.
Sorry, is he insinuating that Anne Rice is his ex?
No, that's
Okay.
not what's happening here.
Can't believe he dated Anne Rice.
Maybe.
Fucking concept, though.
He's so fucking funny.
He just like leans back. So, what happened to these vampires? Are they still in town? Have you reported them to the police?
No.
Why not?
They're dead.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. They left town. They left town abruptly.
That's not what you said.
It is.
No, you said they're dead.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Why are you lying to me?
Because I'm anxious.
This isn't the relationship that we've cultivated over these past 5 years. This is.
Yeah, but we don't usually talk about vampires.
Are you? When you say vampires, what do you mean?
Vampires?
Because you say vampires, and I think of those strange children who run around on the quarter all in black, talking about emotional psionics and whatnot.
No, I mean like creatures of the night that feed off of the blood of the living and are allergic to sun and die if you stake them in the heart or rip their head off.
You're aware that there are mental health services on campus, correct? I know that you've been through some stressful situations here lately, what with the death of your best friend. If you are experiencing a psychotic break, there are resources available to you.
Yeah, maybe I just got too high.
Off of marijuana?
No, I dabble in a few things every once in a while. Shrooms are a
He takes
wild
his
thing.
glasses off fully, folds them up, and sets them on on his desk and says, "Young man, you are not to do mushrooms ever again. They can lead to very serious, long-lasting effects. They you're doing the kiss sign.
The kiss!
They can lead
Definitely derail this conversation if he did.
For what?
They can lead to very serious repercussions. They disrupt your neural pathways. That's how they work. It's not like marijuana. That's fine. But mushrooms, they can be very, very toxic. Especially if you get them from an amateur. And most children on this campus are. We don't have a very experienced botany department.
Yes. Okay. I won't do them again.
So, after all of this, I'm gonna need you to make me an influence. So, willpower roll. An influence willpower roll.
The worst lie I've ever heard in my life. I won't do them again.
I won't do shrooms again, no. It was willpower and what was the other one?
It was willpower and influence.
Okay.
Now I've got to pull this up.
Got 7.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Right, now that I've parented you a bit. Is that why the initial reports of your friend said that they had no blood?
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
I know you're talking about these vampires. Are you implying that vampires are real? They're on campus, and they are students?
I'm not
and
saying
citizens of this town alike.
I'm just saying that maybe being told that my best friend was drained of blood and then doing hallucinogens probably made me think that they were. And then, I mean, we found you in a warehouse. Like, I can't explain that. There were weird dudes with you and 2 other people passed out in a warehouse. So, that also wasn't hallucinogens. Those were people. They were there. We were in a warehouse. I didn't knock you out or anything. I just found you, and then I got you out of the warehouse, and then I gave you to your wife.
When you said that the vampires were dead, that knowing what a vampire is, the only thing that would be left would be dust. So,
yes.
Unless you were the one to kill them, there's no reason for you to have assumed that there would be a vampire at all. And you were the one who brought me home.
Well, I don't know if those I don't...
And my dear wife said that you were in quite a state when she saw you. Donatella, did you kill someone?
No.
Willpower, influence.
Fuck! Okay, it was willpower and what?
Willpower and influence.
Jesus Christ, I'm having a heart attack. 15.
Sorry, it was what?
15.
doesn't succeed.
Ow!
For those curious as to why, he's a very intelligent man. 1, he's known Donnie for years. 2, so he knows his tells. Especially since he's a gambler, he has an eye out for people's tells. So in case you're like, why did he? That's why. But all he does is he just like looks you in the eye and says, "All right, as long as you're not in any trouble." And he just leans back and puts his glasses back on. We can talk about your dissertation next week. Are your parents coming by for Parents' Weekend? I haven't seen them in some years.
No.
At the Parents' Weekend.
They stopped coming because they thought they were embarrassing me.
Tell your mother that the gift basket she sent me on my birthday was lovely.
Yeah, I'll let her know.
You do take care, and please make sure that you read the margins of Sheila's notebooks. That's where she puts the real information. And I know you have a tendency to overlook those because it's not on the main page.
I'll read through them again tonight.
Very well.
Good night. And Donnie's like stands up super stiffly and just like books it at the door, like.
Close the door. He's gone.
This man is like fucking it.
He closes the door after you.
He's immediately calling up Vanessa.
Valerie,
my bad. God. Immediately calling up Valerie.
It's Valerie because that's the name of an Amy Winehouse song.
Yeah, I was just like,
Obviously. Valerie,
that song.
it takes a minute for her to answer, and you hear just like this weird muffled sound, and then, sorry, phone was upside down.
Where are you, and do you have anything on you? Because I need something right now, please.
I had something on me like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, where are you? I'll swing by my house, grab some stuff, and then.
Fuck, where's my map? Wait, I'm not playing a video game right now. I don't have
we're not.
Oh,
You're close to Nana, Beast?
My house. Yeah, I'm at my house.
Okay, do you want to meet at Nana's?
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I can make it there.
Well, I'll see you in 15.
But wait, have you seen my sneakers? I cannot find them.
No, I haven't seen your sneakers.
Oh, they're on my feet.
Oh my
Found
God,
them.
girl.
Okay. Shit, I had something to say. Wait, no, you called me. I didn't have anything to say.
Oh, yeah, you're good. I'll see you. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you at... Where?
Nana Bees. Beehive.
Applebee's?
Beehive.
Oh, yeah, that place. Is it Dance Dance Revolution tournament this week?
I don't know.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
No. Oh, it's not.
Bummer. Alright. I'll hang up now. And then, like, you just hear her, if you don't hang up, you hear her continuing talking, like, jangle of keys. Then you hear, like, a very loud, where's my phone?
Love her so much.
Girls, flips the fuck out.
Love that for her.
Alright, so you're gonna head off to Nana Bee's. She may make it there. Who knows?
Cool. Even if she's not, I'm gonna get toasted at Nana Bee's for the rest of the night. That was too traumatic.
Now, I think that unless Cassie wants to leave the kitchen that she has been sitting in this whole time, because she's too socially
I
awkward
think
to
she
leave.
would like at least leave after like half an hour at least. She's not sitting there until like, you know, that what is it? That scene in New Moon where Bella just sits in her bedroom and the seasons change. It's not that. It's not quite that. She does
Okay.
leave. She does leave the kitchen.
Would Donnie have stopped by his house before
I
he
was gonna
went to Nana?
say that if he got toasted and was out all night.
I think he's gonna swing by to grab some weed from his room, and like he probably walks in and is like, "Forgot I left you here."
That's okay.
Whenever you walk in, your dad speaks up and he's like, "Oh, hey, Donnie, can you pick up the kids from school today?"
Yeah, Dad.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, Dad, I can do it.
Sounds like you're not excited to see your siblings.
No, I love my siblings. Yes, but I just wanted... I'll do it after I pick them up.
You want to finish this sentence?
Relax.
Okay, you can relax with your siblings in the car.
Well, this is nice.
Can I drop them off and then can I go to Nana B's after?
Oh, you're heading to Nana B's, huh?
Yeah.
He like gets a little stiffer when you say that. Okay.
What?
You're not going to be playing Dance Dance with Lucian, are you?
Of course I'm going. I'm better than you at it.
Hey! Don't be telling lies now. Don't tell lies in front of your friend.
We all saw how you got embarrassed, Pops. It's okay.
Okay, I want to see you go up against Nana B then.
She beats me on everything. I wouldn't be embarrassed. I'd go into it knowing I'm gonna lose. You challenge Nana B and you're forfeiting your right to win. That's how it works, Dad. You know this.
You show some respect to your father. I fought hard.
She's fought harder.
How dare you say
You know that little beehive? You know that little beehive?
He crosses his arms and he says, I'm not sure if you can go to Nana B's now.
Damn it, Derek, come on!
What?
Please.
You're just gonna leave your friend here, knowing that she's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
take
go
her.
around us?
I'm
gonna take her.
I'm sorry, where I'm going?
Oh,
Before you interrupted me, Pops, I was gonna ask Cassie if she would like to go to an arcade with me.
Give me a willpower influence -3.
What if I was actually going to ask her, though?
You weren't.
What? I was.
What if,
You
what
stopped
if
by
Cassie
for a
says?
weed.
What if Cassie says, "I've never been to an arcade, so I don't know what I'm getting into." Will that take away the -3?
No.
Fuck. But she does
It
say
won't.
that
I
anyway.
was actually going to invite her. Is it willpower -3?
Willpower plus influence.
Okay.
-3.
11.
Was what?
11.
We both know that you didn't come back to invite her. We both know you didn't.
I'm inviting her now.
It's okay. You didn't have to.
That may
invite
be.
me.
That may be. I'm still not so sure. She says she's never even been to an arcade. Maybe she doesn't even want to go. Maybe she won't like it there.
Cassie, do you want to go to an arcade?
But is it? Well, I've never been to one, so I don't know if I like it or not.
What if your
you
friend's an
go.
epileptic, huh?
Sorry, what?
Are you an epileptic?
I'm not epileptic.
It's fine. Dad, stop making up scenarios that aren't going to happen.
Well, maybe if you showed me a little bit of respect earlier, I wouldn't be making up these
Oh
scenarios.
my god.
Just apologize to your father and you can go.
All right. Dad, I'm sorry I brought up your embarrassment of being beaten by Nana B.
We both know it was more than that. We both know it was more than that. You're not allowed to talk about it, though.
Okay. I won't say a thing. I've forgotten it. Actually, it's completely left my mind, and I never experienced it before in my life. Ever.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, nothing ever happened. I'm gonna take my friend Cassie here to a place that you have never been.
Cassie,
Yeah?
you got any allergies?
No.
Okay, good. We're making manicotti for dinner tonight.
Oh fuck yeah!
What is that?
Shit slaps.
You'll learn, you'll love.
Great.
And your father goes in the kitchen to start cleaning dishes, cleaning the pots and pans.
Donnie, do you want me to wait here until you get your siblings first, and then I'll join you to the arcade?
Oh, I got plenty of rooms in the back.
No, so everyone's going to the arcade.
No, we're gonna get the kids. We're gonna
Those
drop
kids
them
aren't
off.
allowed to go over before dinner. They'll spoil their supper.
Exactly. We'll get the kids, we'll drop them off, and then you and I are heading over to the arcade and we're gonna play a few games. I need to unwind right now, real bad. Do you know how to drive?
No.
Fuck. Shit. Okay, that's fine.
While we're talking about it, evens or odds?
Who's?
Juliana.
Odds.
Okay. Noted.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no.
I don't know how to drive.
No, my mom is calling me for dinner.
Okay. I mean, when Cassie says she doesn't know how to drive, Donnie's like, all right, fine, I'll save smoking till later. And he takes Cassie by the hand and tugs her out to the van.
Okay. So Giovanni is at the same school as Francesca, but then you also have to go to a separate school to pick up Lulu.
And I do the really annoying brother thing where I roll down the windows and play super obnoxious music. And then when I see Giovanni, I lean out of the window and I go, Gio! Gio, I'm here to pick you up! Your brother!
Giovanni is talking to a boy and like clearly trying to like avoid looking at you, just like, oh my god, oh my fucking
Yo,
god.
it's me, your brother, Donatello! Pick you
And
up!
then like as you're doing that, Francesca yells, Giovanni, stop ignoring Donatello!
Yeah! Thank you, Francesca.
And Giovanni's like,
Your family's really loud.
Yeah.
Giovanni goes up and he says, hey Donnie, you want to shut the fuck up? For like 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes. That's all I ask. Just 5 fucking
I don't
minutes.
know how to shut up. I don't know how to shut up, Gio.
Francesca gets up and she's like, Giovanni, Mom won't like hearing you talk like that. And Giovanni's like, oh my god, shut up, Francesca.
I get little sister to shut up. Get in the car.
No, you can't make me. And Francesca
I
just
can't.
looks at him and says, I can make you. And Giovanni's like,
can
you're
make
so weird. Cassie, which seat are you in?
I think she's in the front.
Okay, so Giovanni like goes and stops. Who's this? Why is she in my seat?
Because she's a
I
guest.
sit in front.
She's a guest.
Fine, whatever. And so
What
he
did
gets
Mom teach you about pretty guests?
crosses his arms and you're like, hate this. And Francesca sits right next to him and just looks. Not touching you. I'm not touching you. Can't prove I'm touching you. I'm not touching you. Giovanni just
Can Cassie, just for funsies, make a telekinesis thing that it feels like she's actually touching him?
I'm gonna need you to make a concentration occult spell, because you can definitely do this. It's just a matter of concentrating so that way you don't overdo it.
Yeah, sorry, which one would that be? Sorry, concentration.
Constitution.
Constitution, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So Constitution, willpower, occult, right?
No, Constitution occult. No willpower.
Oh, sorry, sorry. Constitution,
Yeah.
occult with my
Because you have enough success levels to, like, with your base, you have enough success levels that you would definitely be able to do telekinesis.
Yeah.
It's just tuning.
Yeah. So it'll be a 17.
Causing problems on purpose.
Exactly.
Francesca, quit touching me! I just told you I'm not touching you. I am not touching you. Look at where my finger is. It's so far from your face. I'm not touching you. I can feel you touching me. Stop touching me.
And do we have just them in the car, or are we still picking up Lulu?
Yeah, you've got to go and pick up Lulu from separate school.
So Donnie's gonna take them down to the next one and pick up Lulu.
Lulu opens the other side of the car on her own, being watched, of course, by the teacher on duty for pickup. And she sees Giovanni and she says, "Why is Gio in the back?" And as she's doing this, she's climbing in and sits on his lap and shuts the door behind her. It's like, "Lulu, please get off my lap."
It's like, Lulu, you have to sit in your car seat still.
Lulu's like, "I'm 7, I don't have to."
But you don't weigh enough. We're short, so you've got to sit in the in your passenger seat.
Gio can hold me. And Giovanni's like, "I cannot."
Gio cannot hold you. Go sit in your booster seat.
Francesca's like, "Think of it as a film." And Lulu's like, "Oh."
We are a short family. And I'm just gonna take him home.
And that's why she opened the door on her own, to try to prove she can sit out of the booster seat.
This is not relating to my personal life events of having to be in a booster seat because I was too.
And this is the kind of trauma I bring up for my players.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I literally remember having this argument with my mom, being like, I'm like 11, and she's like, "You are 4 feet tall."
Okay. So you drop them off. It is 5 seconds away from all-out war between Giovanni and his sisters. Only holding it back because of Cassie. Only holding it back.
Because as a guest. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Donnie is literally gonna be like, "Look, Gio," and immediately pull off.
Francesca just gives you a slow wave as you leave. Then cracks her knuckles.
Donnie, as they're driving away, Donnie turns to Cassie and is like, "Lulu's just the cutest, isn't she?"
She's fucking terrifying.
She's like a baby. What do you mean she's terrifying?
She is.
You're thinking of Francesca, not Lulu.
No,
Lulu.
Lulu's terrifying?
Yeah.
The 7-year-old?
She's 7.
Have you met 7-year-olds?
Yeah, I have.
Cassie is afraid of children, canon.
Yeah. Oh,
amazing.
She's...
Child phobia.
No, phobia. I'm just not good with kids. I don't get them. And she's terrifying. And the manipulation that had to go on for anyone to listen is fascinating. To be sure, I did help. The poking. I did make it feel like she was actually poking.
I had a feeling you were tormenting Gio. Yeah.
He
deserves it. We love him, but he deserves it.
It just it
The
felt like
victim
fun.
in this campaign is Giovanni.
No.
Period.
No, as the oldest siblings of 3, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
I want you to be quiet and stop talking.
So I'm gonna drive Cassie to Nana Bee's.
The building is actually shaped a little bit like a beehive when you get there.
That has a hexagon kind of opening.
The door is shaped like a hexagon. Yeah.
Cute. Love her.
So
brightest yellow building you've ever seen in your life.
are we going to a honey factory?
No, it's an arcade.
The beehive, pizzeria, and arcade.
Okay. Okay, so not a honey factory.
No, but Nana Bee, her name is Nana Bee. So she kind of leans into the bee aesthetic.
But who names their kids Nana?
No, I don't think that's her actual name, but I've never asked. Nana Bee fits her so well.
Oh, okay.
You'll understand when you see her. You'll see her and you'll be like, "Yeah, that's a Nana."
Okay.
Whenever you do see a skateboard that's been abandoned at the front, and you recognize that as Valerie's.
Shit, she's here. Okay, come on, let's go in.
Who's here?
My friend, Valerie.
Wait, so there's more people that I don't know that's gonna be there?
Dude, she's high as a fucking kite right now. She's not even gonna notice you.
Okay, that makes it feel a bit better.
Alright, whenever you get inside, There's a handful of people there. Some of them you recognize as regulars. Some of them were clearly dragged along. Not in the same way that Cassie has been, of course. But
I'm
they're not
physically dragging Cassie in. Like I have my hand like on her.
You see Valerie standing at the Dance Dance Revolution, missing everything because she's just watching.
Yeah. Drag Cassie over to her and be like, Valerie, Cassie, Valerie. This is an arcade.
She looks like she full body turns to look at you. What are you doing in my house, Donnie?
This isn't your house, honey.
What?
Banana Beast. You're playing Dance Dance Revolution right now.
Oh shit! Damn, I could nosh back so much pizza right now. Oh my
God, I wish that were you.
So gone.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish that were me.
Really? Oh, that's my worst nightmare.
High as fuck. Have you never gotten high?
Oh, I'd rather not.
Your friend's a total scab.
What?
She looks like she's a narc.
Yeah, cool.
Why are you telling her she's a cop?
She's not a cop.
No one dresses like that.
She's not a cop.
I dress like this.
She's dressed like a librarian.
Like as a choice?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so precious.
Oh, I'm gonna kill her.
Is she
You're
really
so
your
perfect.
What?
She like puts her hands on your cheeks and she's like, oh my god, they're so squishy.
Please don't.
Hi.
I'm so uncomfortable right now. Okay.
Nobody touches our introvert.
And he's gonna like
Ready
Donnie's
to go.
gonna like move in between them and be like, all right, Valerie, how about you go get some pizza?
Why?
You were hungry.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, you're hungry. Go eat some pizza. Well, Nana, tell Nana just to get you my regular. She knows.
There is a tap on your shoulder, Donnie, at this point.
Hello.
So, why are you at the dance machine? I see no revolution.
God.
Sorry. Oh, that joke should not have hit that hard.
Here you are! Donatello! It's so good to see you! Oh my god, twice in 1 week! Twice
I
in 1 week!
know. I
Oh, you're
know.
gonna get so fat. You're gonna look so adorable.
Okay. Thank you, Nana.
Unless you're not here for the pizza, and I'll looking to burn off some of those calories, she says, getting closer to the Dance Revolution machine.
Yeah. Are you challenging me? Are you challenging me right now, Nana?
Threatening is more like it.
Oh Jesus! All right. After this, can you get not Cassie? Can you get Valerie my regular?
Sal, get right on it. Sal, the regular. Donnie. She walks back. She walks away, goes behind the counter, goes into the kitchen. You do not
And
see her
while-
for several minutes.
While she's leaving, Donnie's gonna turn to Cassie really quickly and be like, "Dude, I am so sorry about Valerie. She was Elliot's friend, and Kellen was Elliot's brother. She really liked both of them, so she's really going through it right now. So if
Did
she's
she date both of them?
she didn't date both of them, but like Kellen was like a brother to her. So
Valerie
like,
staring at the Dance Revolution machine, which is displaying game over.
and so like Donnie's whispering really quietly, so like Cassie can't, so that Valerie can't hear him say this stuff. But he's like, but she's like really going through it right now. So if she's weird or handsy or something, I'm really sorry, but I don't know if she can survive without coping at the moment. So please give her some slack.
Revolution.
Please give her some slack or some.
She
some
has
way.
started it again.
She's going again for it.
Okay.
She gets a
can't-
few of those because she's standing on the top one, on the up arrow, and she's like, "You're so good."
Okay, Donnie, I hear you, and I understand that everyone, has different coping mechanisms and deals with grief differently. But if she does something or says something I don't like, that's not my responsibility. She's not my responsibility.
I don't mean that. I mean more along the lines of like, give her some space because she's gonna touch you.
Oh yeah, I would like some space, but if she crosses that boundary, I don't know what I'm not gonna. I can't promise to be nice.
I love Matilda.
Queen shit, queen shit, queen shit.
Right now.
Not y'all talking this behavior up. Oh. Not y'all excusing toxic behavior from your favorite little introvert.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
What?
She doesn't know
No. We would
Donnie's like-
never.
Ignorance is not an excuse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know.
Donnie's literally like,
I know.
girl, if Donnie's literally gonna be like,
Let her
Cassie, I love you so much. If she bothers you that much, literally just walk away, please. I want to hang out with you, but like I love her a ton, and I like you a lot too. And I really don't want to deal with any conflict right now because my best friend is also dead. So I love you, don't want you to be uncomfortable. Really don't want her to make you uncomfortable on accident because she's fucking blissed out right now. So if she makes you uncomfortable, go take a seat at the corner of the table. Nana B will take care of you. Tell her to put everything on my tab. Just
Okay.
care yourself.
Okay.
Please don't be mean to her. If she makes you uncomfortable, distance yourself, girl. Like I understand standing up for yourself. I understand putting up boundaries.
It's more. I just get scared. I'll walk away.
Yeah, I get that you get scared, and that's totally fine. And your feelings
This
are
scene
totally
is
okay, girl.
interrupted by a very loud sing-songy voice going like, "Ready!" And then
Pizza.
Nanabe comes out with a plate that has the thickest, doughiest single slice of pizza you've seen ever in your life. It looks like it would be completely unappetizing, but you know from experience, it's the best slice of pizza you'll ever have, even if your mom will chew you up for calling it real pizza.
Go eat a slice of pizza. Take a seat.
Okay. Can
She
Cassie
down
sit
where
like?
Valerie's bag is.
Yeah, but can I sit like close to where I can see the Dance Revolution?
Yeah,
So I
there's a seat nearby with reasonable distance for safety.
Okay, but close enough that she could be on Donnie's side.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean by on his side?
Just like if she's sitting here, he's on that side and not on the other side.
Yeah, so that way you're sitting nearer him than the
Yeah.
other side.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Nanabe looks you in the eye and says, "Now, young man, time to school you like I schooled your father." And she
Jesus
gets
Christ.
onto the Dance Revolution pad, shakes herself, gets loose,
All right.
pulls out a quarter on a string, and
Queen shit.
what am I going to do? Pay myself?
Fair enough.
Correct.
And now I need you to make dexterity doubled or dexterity art.
Okay.
Actually, dexterity doubled.
Sorry,
No. No, it's dexterity doubled because you're going against Nana B. You want to give it your all.
And Cassie's
Dexterity
gonna help.
How would Cassie help? Tell me how Cassie thinks that she would help.
She wants him to win.
How would Cassie help?
She would like the ones that Nana B are gonna step on. She wants to keep them up so they don't.
Oh, make them sticky keys.
No, just so yeah. So some of them, just a few of them, not all of them, so it would be noticeable. Maybe for Nana B it would be noticeable.
It would definitely be noticeable, actually.
You don't notice.
Give me make a telekinesis roll.
It will be a
Shit.
willpower, occultism, and sorcery, right?
Yep.
It's a 25.
Okay, it sticks. But as soon as she steps on the first one that is out of place, she's like, "Oh, Donnie boy, this one is stuck. Looks like we cannot play. Machine's not working."
Oh, I got saved from being embarrassed again.
Real shame. Don't worry, I'll maintenance it real quick.
She's going.
She
for it.
slams her foot down super hard on one of the ones that you put up.
Mm-hmm.
It goes down.
Yeah, it goes down. Yeah. So this time, Cassie wants to help with if she sees one of the sees that if Donnie misses one, she's gonna push it down.
All right, this is much different.
Yes.
First, I'm going to need you to make a perception doubled roll.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Just double. Oh my god, I completely forgot. You should have been doing either Mr. Fix-It or computers instead of...
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Could I do computers, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. So would I do perception and computers?
Perception and computers
Mhm.
for noticing it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Okay, that's 9 plus 4, so that's 13.
13.
Mm-hmm. So that's
Alright.
that's with the perception and computers.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna need you to also do dexterity single roll to see if you can react quick enough to get it when he misses it.
Gotcha. Yeah, no problem. This is what we're using this game for. I'm so sorry, guys. There's probably so much important plot to go through, but this is important to me.
Dance Revolution.
It's another 9.
The most
9
important
plus
plot.
2, so 11.
11.
Look, I have 2 in dexterity. Your girl's not quick, but she's trying her best.
You didn't double it, right? Just
That's
just
a single. Yeah, so it's
Okay.
9 plus 2, which is 11.
Okay. And then you'll have to get to the telekinesis roll, but this is going to be a concentration one since you're not just holding it down.
So
You're trying.
yeah, so it's Constitution, Occultism, Sorcery, right?
Yeah,
That's fair.
since you're.
You won't believe me, that's my 3rd fucking 9!
I don't believe you.
I can take a fucking picture right now.
I'll accept the picture.
Give me a second. Just prove it! Prove it!
Look at that, baby. Can't believe I'm gonna win. It's fake.
Or are you?
Or am I? Ooh.
Okay.
So,
9 confirmed.
so, so that is a 9 plus 12 plus 5.
9 plus 12 plus 5. 26 total?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the ones that you notice and you react to quick enough, you do get, but you do not react quick enough for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You will. Basically, what you're doing right now is you did all this work just to give Donnie a +2 to his roll.
Yes! That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
That's all you managed to do. I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry.
That's okay.
All these rolls.
It's worth it. And I was
Mine was
wondering,
a
since the music's
dexterity.
so creepy, can we have
Which one?
The ones we have right now is the doo 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 doo. Yeah, that one.
That's a good one.
All
I
right.
got a 14. 14 plus 2, right?
14 plus 2.
16.
Okay.
Come on, boy.
That's not enough to beat Nana B.
Oh, Nana!
Did it
You
beat his
get-
personal record though?
Definitely beats your dad, who actually has the record for your house until now.
Nice.
You come out on top with a strong 98%. Nana B gets 100.
Yeah, of course.
She does.
She is flying now that it's working properly.
He's not even like surprised about losing. Like when they end, he's like, "Hey, I did better than last time."
She's like, very much better. Came this close to getting
I think I'll
second place.
catch up. I don't think I'll ever beat you.
No, but you are getting very close to an extra stamp in your frequent customers card.
Thanks, Nana.
Dance Revolution is off the table for the rest of the night, though. I'm worried the machine may not be working properly after that little fiasco.
Yeah.
So she goes around back and unplugs it. She says, I will maintenance it tomorrow. Sal, get the sign! She walks to a maintenance room, grabs the sign, and comes back to put it on the
God.
Dance
Can it please
Dance
just
Revolution
be
machine that
twins?
says
Can
being
it actually
service.
be twins? Can it actually be 2 people when we just don't know?
No clue. There's 2 Nana Bees. They're both called Nana Bee.
Yeah. And they switch which one's Sal.
Yeah. I love that.
That was good.
This whole time, Valerie has been like chewing on the pizza one small bite at a time, like, and giggling between the bites. That's what she's been doing.
No.
Is she sitting next to Cassie?
Did Cassie sit next to her? Because Valerie sat down first.
Oh, no, she doesn't want to.
Then no.
No. Oh, thanks. Okay, so she just is looking at Donnie and is like...
And like gets off the dance test thing and he's like, I beat my own record.
Amazing! I saw it! You were great! All by yourself.
Thank you. Huh? What?
All by yourself.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Do you want to play anything?
Actually, Donnie, I will make you make a perception single roll to see if you notice anything funky happening during the
I
game.
notice it.
No, please don't.
I got a 7.
Got a 7? You don't.
Yeah, I did great. I did a great job by myself, all alone, on my own.
He thinks for 100% that he has done better than he's ever done. He thinks he's doing so well, so great, all on his own, with no outside help from anyone whatsoever. All on his own merit.
Yep. I don't know how to play any of these games, so...
I can teach you.
Okay.
Pac-Man's really easy.
Right.
Play some Pac-Man. And he's gonna like gently guide her, like not like pick her up or push her, but like, you know, like
okay,
just like kind of like pat her on the shoulder in like the direction they're going, so that
I love Ghost.
She's like, okay, so Pac-Man, what do you do?
Probably don't need to roleplay the playing of Pac-Man, but like he like shows her like
she
how to.
Sucks so bad. She is so bad. She's so bad.
Actually, make me a perception dexterity roll.
Me?
Yeah.
You might be good.
No, fuck off. Perception.
Watch her be a natural Pac-Man player.
That's a 10, so that's 1 success.
You managed to clear like 75% of the first board, but it is the first time you've ever played. So you do get caught by Blinky.
Oh. Ah! Oh, sorry. I thought, okay, game over. That's how, okay. Woo! That made it really,
you have 2 more lives. You have 2 more lives, girl. 3 lives. 2 more tries.
So you don't just die like in normal life?
No, you get 3 lives in most of these games.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try again. That was worse. That was an 8.
That was great. Yeah, you're thrown by the concept of multiple lives. You're like, what? That doesn't happen.
That doesn't
You're
work.
thinking
That's
back to
not
back
how
and
life
you're like, people don't come back to life. It's not, and you run straight into Inky.
If you eat the big balls, then you can eat the ghosts. And Donnie like laughs a little after saying that because he's like, eat the big balls.
I don't understand the joke.
I'm not explaining it.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay, yay! That is a 10 plus 4, so it's a 14.
Woo!
3 successes.
Yeah, no, you this time with the knowledge that those balls will give you a power up that you've been avoiding for some reason.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know what that is.
I went away from the balls.
Yeah, now that you know what they do, you're solid. You kill the ghosts. You actively hunt them down. They're never been more afraid in their life. I believe it's Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Fred.
Yeah.
They're terrified.
Mm-hmm. And this is so much fun.
When she clears the
Ferris room.
Yeah, the first level, Donnie's gonna like be super excited, be like, yeah, you did it! Holy shit! That was awesome!
And then the second level loads in before you can come to grips with that.
No, I wasn't ready. Shit!
Oh, there's a lot of levels.
Oh no!
And you do lose almost immediately your last life because you were surprised.
Yeah, exactly. That.
Just for some expediency.
Okay.
It's like I've played this a ton of times and I never got past level 5, so.
How many levels are there?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Does anyone know?
Anna probably does. I bet she's beating this.
It's infinite. Valerie's behind you with just the crust of the pizza that she's nibbling on.
Infinite
Whatever
levels?
she says.
That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. That's almost more terrifying than having multiple lives.
Oh, gives you something to do.
This is the
She
time.
offers you the rest of the crust.
No, thank you. It's very nice of you.
Donnie
though.
takes it.
Okay.
It takes
there
it and
you
eats
go.
it.
It is cheese filled.
She's gonna turn around and she's gonna like look at one of the machines. She's just like, what is that? And it's one of like the shooty game machines. Like, what is that?
Zombie Hunter X9X9.
I want to try that one.
Go.
She like
Does Cassie know what a zombie is?
We ran into
We
them.
ran into one.
But did anyone call it a zombie?
No, they didn't. Ooh, would she have watched Night of the Walking? No, wait, what is it called?
Night of the Living Dead?
Night of the Living Dead. Would that be one of them? I don't think
I
so.
doubt it.
I don't think so. I don't think
Doubt
that would
it.
be her priority of horror movies. So I don't think she knows what a zombie is. Like a film movie zombie is.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. What the fuck is that?
Zombie! Come back to life. Eat your brain.
You gotta shoot it. Shot.
Okay. Whoa. So now this time I don't have I don't have wait. So how many okay.
Lives.
3 lives. Okay. She's gonna try.
Valerie puts her finger fully on a golden zombie in this bar back. Shoot its head. Get an extra life.
Okay.
So, this one is, again, perception dexterity.
Fuck.
It's all hand-eye coordination, baby.
Well, thank fuck that Cassie's not dyspraxic like I am, but that'll be a 10, so it's 1 success.
You missed the zombie that she points out, but you do get the ones that are closer. Some of the ones that are closer. But this is
Ooh, it
much harder than
vibrates.
Pac-Man.
It
This
vibrates.
is much.
It
This is
vibrates.
much harder than Pac-Man. So you lose your 3 lives fairly quickly, being overwhelmed by a small horde. It cuts
You know,
away
right?
to like this really graphic scene of your character getting ripped apart limb by limb.
Kids
Hello.
play this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gio loves it.
Whoa.
gross.
Play again?
That's the
Yeah.
screen.
Johnny's gonna like. He's paying
That
you
is
for
how
all of
you
these
spend the
games
rest of the
too.
night.
Yeah.
That is how you
Basically.
Shoot zombies.
Just
Full
playing the
ramp
entire
up.
night.
I guess if you want, you can pick up some levels of gun too. With your bare experience points.
Oh my god, how many experience points will that cost me? Because I've zeroed it.
We'll discuss that later.
Okay,
We'll discuss it.
sorry. Yeah, that would be sick. Sorry. God.
But you've discovered video games. Meanwhile, hold on. Skylar is getting ready for the Parents' Weekend opening night.
Yes, I am.
It's written down. Okay. Yeah, you're wearing white and rose.
Yes.
So you get ready, and then there's while you're getting ready at the sorority, there's a knock at your door.
Okay. Also, is the the music like glitchy for anybody else? Or is that
Is
just
it?
me? Okay.
Oh. Do we
Alright.
want to take a small tech break real quick so it can stop and start it again?
It's literally sometimes, now it's smooth, but I think it's your, I don't know if it's the sound that's just coming through. Sometimes it glitches and makes a static noise. Sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know if that's like your PC or your media player. So I don't know what it is. Or the stream
I
connection.
don't know either. I have no idea.
Because it's been happening, like, it happened like before and other things, especially last stream and stuff like that. So I don't know.
So we.
It's okay.
I clawed myself beneath my fingernail. That hurt. But yeah, there's a knock at your door. You answer it, or do you continue getting dressed? To this
I'm gonna
song?
answer it in case it's Chelsea.
It isn't Chelsea. It is her.
Maria.
Yeah, it's Maria.
Yeah.
Maria, right? Or Maria Weeks.
I'm not sure. Yeah, Maria.
But she is there with like these sharp cat eye glasses and like a clipboard, and she's like, "Oh, your mother is downstairs. I told her that the event isn't ready yet, but she insisted on seeing you.
Okay.
So
Amazing. All right.
send her up, or
Yeah,
we should
send her up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Actually, no. I'll meet her downstairs.
you'll meet her downstairs.
Mhm.
Okay. But before you go, I do need to tell you that Chelsea wanted you to know that she is super proud of the initiative that you've been putting forward lately, and that you should go on a spa day next week to celebrate.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can't read it. I
Such
can't
great
read her
news.
I'm so sorry. And she gives you a slip, like telling you the place to go. You can read it.
Nice. Cool.
You know that Maria can't read it, probably because she's sleep deprived. Because it's not hard to read handwriting. It's just small.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's not hard. What? Like it's hard?
No, like
Okay,
hard.
sorry.
All right. I will see you later. I'll see you at the event.
Okay.
Bye.
And I'm gonna hurry off
I love your face,
downstairs.
by the way. You look so good.
Thank you so much. You look amazing.
She's got like one of those like almost like grandma cardigans on, but
Okay.
clearly it looks a bit more fashion forward. But it's still very much
Yeah.
evoking grandma, the aesthetic that she has.
Okay. Yeah. Classic
Grandma,
Maria.
fucking cute.
Yeah. If Chelsea couldn't fix her, then what am I meant to do? So. Okay. I'm gonna hurry downstairs so that my mom isn't waiting because I'm afraid of her.
So whenever you get downstairs,
Uh-huh.
your leader is wearing a mainly carnation dress with some white accenting, which is a bit inverse to what you did with white and rose accenting.
Yeah.
But you do know that this is kind of tradition in the sorority house for bigs and littles to wear inverted colors like this.
Okay.
So it's not something that you didn't fully expect. It's just she didn't tell you that she was going to be doing.
Yeah.
And she turns and she says, "Oh, there you are, darling. I just wanted to know whether or not we should worry about any of your father's dietary restrictions. You know, the gluten thing. So I wanted to come by and check the catering myself before you arrived."
Oh, I see. I can bring you into the kitchen right now.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And by the way, that dress looks stunning on you.
Thank you. I
Can you do
I
a
love-
twirl with me?
yes, and I'm gonna twirl.
She does one of those little hand clasp things, and she's like, "Absolutely lovely."
Thank you.
Anyways, the kitchen.
All right, to the kitchen. Also, your dress, it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I just picked it up this morning.
Oh, it's lovely.
Isn't it? I wanted to offer to bring you shopping, but I also wanted to surprise you with my own. I'm so sorry. Did you get this fresh, or was this something that you already had?
Oh, it's just something that I threw on. Yeah.
I never would have guessed.
Oh, thank you.
And so, this conversation's happening while you're leading her to the kitchens.
Yeah.
Whenever she gets into the kitchen,
Uh,
I assume that you're just following her the whole way.
no, I'm leading her.
You're leading her?
Actually, you know what? I feel like she would
Yeah.
lead me, and she'd be like, "I was here before you were born."
It's not like something that she overtly says, but she does sort of end up ahead of you.
Cool.
She does end up and opens the door and takes in a deep breath, and she's like, "Oh, it smells a little bit. Is anything fried in there?"
Oh God, I hope not.
I hope not either. It smelled. Is that peanut oil? And as she's walking in, they're like little puffy beignets that are being cooked.
Okay.
And
What
she's like, they're like Louisianan donuts that are fried in oil. But they're
okay.
puffy. They're actually really puffy and really light.
Okay.
Then you after you take them out, you sprinkle them with powdered sugar.
Oh,
But-
yummy.
But she sees it and she's like, gluten, deep fried.
Oh God, what a
Right.
disaster.
Are there any desserts that your father can eat?
Are there? Let me just check.
you-
Let me make
you
sure.
were in charge of the catering for this event, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I feel like I would have made sure.
I feel like she would have tried to make sure,
Yeah. How about
but she has been frazzled lately. So,
roll?
give me a willpower doubled roll because you would have had a lot of time for this.
So that is a 14, 3 success levels.
Yeah, this is your father. You would have remembered.
Yeah. I think little jellos, like the jello cubes, and they're like stacked. Little tower.
Ooh. What are the flavors of these? Oh, I heard this very interesting thing. Apparently, did you know that Jello is not vegetarian?
Yes, it's made from horses.
My goodness. Can you imagine? Never would have guessed.
I keep accidentally emulating the accent that you're doing.
I feel like that would be natural for Skylar, trying to be
Yeah,
something.
trying to be more like her mom. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the color on this one. And it's like the really deep red one. What's
want-
that?
Do you want to try it?
Oh yes, please.
Wild cherry. Okay.
Ooh, wild cherry. She looks around for like a paper cup of water and picks it up and like looking for like a fork for the Jello,
Uh-huh.
so that way she doesn't have to like touch it with her hand.
Yeah. I'll find a fork for her.
Okay, you would know where they're keeping the
Yeah.
utensils. But after she gets it, she's like, very wobbly. And after she eats it, she's like, very strong flavor, a little bit too sweet, but I feel like with the rest of the catering, it'll balance itself out. And then she
Yes.
takes a sip of the water. All right, now for more chapstick. What is that? Do you decide where she's pointing at?
The fondue fountain.
Those are very in right now, aren't they?
Yes, very trendy.
I suppose some things can't be helped. It's very beautiful. Where did you find this?
Oh, I just called around. Yeah.
Did it have to be cheese? Were there other options?
No, there's also chocolate.
I think you might have made the right call then.
Yeah.
What's the flavor profile of the cheese?
Like Sargento?
Wait, isn't that a brand?
Yeah.
Sargento's a brand.
Yeah.
She pauses and she's like, the people who mass produce cheese for grocery stores?
Yes, it was in budget, Mom.
Not your fault, I see. But if you were to give it a flavor profile, is it more brie or cheddar or what?
Oh, it's cheddar. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the vanilla ice cream of cheeses.
And what are the? And she's looking at the options that you have for it. She's like, I'm noticing a lot of bread,
Apples.
apples and cheese.
Have you ever had it?
No,
Oh, Mom, you should try it.
I won't. She's looking around. She's like, all right. Is there any time to make an addition?
It starts in 30 minutes, so...
No one can run to a store?
Maria!
Maria comes down after a minute. She's like, I heard someone said that you were calling for me? Oh,
Yeah.
hello. And she's like suddenly really bashful around your mom because she is like an alumni, former president. She's got all the former
Yeah.
presidents memorized. So she's like, clearly trying to straighten herself out.
Mm-hmm.
And your mother just like looks at the cardigan, then at you, like as she's fixing it, and then back at her.
Mother, this is Maria.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Maria. I'm noticing that there's a lot of finger foods, but not many of them are very gluten friendly. And a very important man is going to be arriving, and he's gluten intolerant. So, I need you to go and pick up a hard meat tray, like a charcuterie board of some sort, a few of them, and she pulls out her wallet from her purse and hands her $300. Cover that. I'll cover it. It's for my husband, so I suppose I can eat that cost. And Maria's just like looking stunned for a moment. She's like, all right. I think that the deli is still open right now. It's only, I think I can make it if I break a few traffic laws. Yeah, I can do this. I'll be right on that, man. And what should I do with the change? So, change? Is it going to be change? But keep it, I don't care. And she turns back and she says, now, what is your favorite thing here, Skylar? As Maria is leaving.
Or
Yes,
just in general?
To eat and then in general.
Well, I quite like the apples and cheese, but you didn't want to try it.
And I continue to not. So in general?
In general, honestly, just being second in line for at the sorority, I feel so fulfilled and happy.
That's so sweet of you to say, darling, but I happen to know that you are not vice president. And she boops her nose. No, Maria's vice president.
Maria's vice president. I'm
Yeah.
Chelsea's little. Yeah, I forgot. Shit.
Yeah, you're Chelsea's little, and you are the pledge master.
Yeah. Oh, but Mom, I mean, I'm a shoo-in.
I know, you might as well be, but just keep that in mind. Just because you're so close doesn't mean you need to stop fighting.
That's true. Yes.
You never
Fight
know.
the hardest at the end of the battle.
Exactly.
Yes.
With the girls around a sorority, you never know who's plotting your downfall and smiling to your face. You never.
I have a couple of ideas.
As you should. There were these strange girls. They looked almost identical.
1, 2, and 3.
Yes, I don't trust them. Not one.
No, me neither. We're on the same page there.
I'm fine with 2. I think I know which one is 2 because she seemed to be a bit stupider than the rest.
Yes.
That feels a very 2 attribute.
Mm-hmm. Did you have a 1, 2, and 3?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, actually. It was very annoying. Very annoying. I had to try to figure out their names. It was an ordeal. They all started with T, too. That was so weird.
Interesting.
Yes, I've forgotten their names now, but I remember that.
Well, I haven't tried to learn theirs. So.
Be careful. That might be what loses you presidency.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to figure it out.
Learn their names now. Forget it when you're president.
Yes. Good advice.
I
Good
think
advice.
that, of course. I think that everything is fine. Are there going to be any alcohol, or is that not allowed because of the freshmen?
Oh, not
I just
allowed because of the
thought
freshmen.
those.
And also, it's Parents' Weekend. We wouldn't want to send the wrong idea.
I know. It's a shame. I would have loved a glass of Chardonnay.
Oh, yeah. I could use one as well. So.
Well, everything is to my liking. I will go and fetch your father. We'll be back in about an hour, I suppose.
All right.
And that
I can't wait.
new girl, slip her some melatonin. And then she left.
Which girl? Maria?
Maria. She said slip her some serotonin.
Oh, serotonin. I thought you said melatonin.
No, I did say melatonin.
Knock her out?
I did say melatonin.
Do my best, Mom.
She's just like, she just looks a wreck. She needs some sleep, otherwise she'll continue dressing like a grandmother.
Oh, very true. You need to be able to think to dress well.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The reason she keeps picking all these soft things is because she wants to be in bed. Clearly.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing she says at the door, and she does like that little kiss doesn't actually like touch thing because she's got hers hanging off her elbow.
Yeah.
And your
and lipstick.
Yeah, and the lipstick, of course. She doesn't want to smudge that.
Yeah.
And so she leaves with the limousine.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to do before that gets started, before she comes back?
Yeah, I'm gonna text Rachel.
Text Rachel?
Yeah, be like, hey, where are you?
Rachel?
Are you here yet?
In my room, still getting ready. Mom showed up 15 minutes ago. Those
Let
were
me
three
know when you're...
texts.
Okay,
Those were
I'm
three
gonna
separate
say...
texts. Very quickly. No time in between.
I'm gonna say, let me know when you're on your way.
She sends KK space X.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna kick it until my parents and Rachel get here. Try not to explode.
Alright, so before we get to that, we're gonna have a little bit of an aside. Rory.
Yes.
As you're sleeping in a coma, however you want to phrase it, you start seeing this like bright, familiar light start surrounding you a bit. I gotta change the music for sure. This bright white light just fully surrounding you. It feels so familiar, and it's not warm, it's not cold, but it's definitely has a feeling, the temperature. You just can't quite place it. It just feels comforting. And this feeling of like being held in someone's arms or it's just enveloping you. And this like, it's like a mirror almost, but it's not really reflecting anything because you're in this white skate just sort of like rolls into view, and as it does, it like ripples out from the middle to the edges, and you get like this strange view of Cassie in the arcade shooting the head of a zombie, and then like it bubbles away, and you saw Donnie lose to Nana B in another arcade game. I think this one was Whack-A-Mole. You see Quill interact with her mother. You saw that whole thing happen.
Shit.
Some part of you is seeing a connection between these two, but you're not quite sure what it is. You just know there's something connecting these two, like a thread. And then you see a similar connection with Skylar and this gorgeous woman wearing a necklace that...
Do I recognize the woman?
You don't recognize a woman, but you recognize the necklace. Oh. It's got that darkness around it that you remember from an earlier vision. And then, as this is happening, you hear, with what feels like your own ears, but isn't here, a voice saying, "You won't be here much longer. Don't worry. But pay attention. This will be important later." And these scenes sort of like replay And from here on out, Rory will be seeing everything that's happening in all the other scenes.
Oh my god!
I feel like a boss bitch, I know.
And all it took was you almost dying.
Yay!
Wait, so he
Oh
saw
my God.
that Cassie helped him cheat.
Um,
Helped Donnie cheat.
no. He didn't see that one
Then
specifically.
everything's fine. Then everything's fine.
Didn't see that one specifically, but I don't think that Cassie would not try again later. Do you think she wouldn't try again later? Because, let's be honest
let me
here,
roll a
no one is
D20.
teaching her that cheating is wrong.
That is true. No one told her that cheating is wrong. She just knows that some people frown upon it. She would try again. I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, okay, she would try again.
Yeah. I was just gonna see if she would or not. Yeah, she would.
Yeah. So she'll try again, so he will see that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
What if one of the characters hooks up with a different character?
I said...
Rory's watching you pee.
Oh!
I said
Then we go to the bathroom.
Okay, so none of us hook up with anyone tonight.
No one goes to the bathroom tonight, guys.
Hey, no. Don't metagame. It's natural. Let it happen.
We're nature core, guys. Apparently we have to.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, I did have one small thing else. But the way he sees this is that one mirror splits apart into 6 different mirrors. The 5 showing you guys, or hold up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So the 4 showing you guys, and there's another one that's watching his body closely, and he sees his parents. That warm cradling feeling is because your mother is holding you now in her gigantic arms.
Buff arms.
Her big buff arms.
God, I want to be cradled there.
And the last one shows the briar thorns speaking. You can't hear what they're saying, but you see them, and it appears that they are on a plane, but you don't see other passengers, just them.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Cool. And
Cool.
I would like to get up, please. Single tear.
so who wants to continue their scene next? We're gonna cut the filler on the Parents' Day. Stuff happens, of course, before your parents arrive. But when the doors open and your mother walks in, fashionably late, obviously, heads turn. If the music were being played by a live band, it would have stopped, but it wasn't, so it just continues on. As your mother walks in with her arm like looped loosely around your father's, who has one hand in his pocket, looking bored as he looks around. He gives you a smile, and that's the most emotion that he shows, and leads your mother directly to the drinks table. And your mother is like whispering to him, and he looks disappointed for a moment. And you get the feeling that she didn't warn him that there would be no wine.
Yes.
The crowd parts a little bit as they make their way.
As they should. Cool. I'm gonna go say hi to them.
Skylar really said, "Know your place."
Yeah.
So you go up to your parents, and your mother turns and she says, "Oh, Skylar, there's a lot more people here than I expected. I guess the recruiting requirements are a bit looser than in my time." And your father just looks around and says, "Not as many as I expected." You did all this, Skylar?
Yes, I did. I was in charge of assembling everything and getting it all together.
Wish you told me. I would have donated a bit more money.
Oh no, Daddy, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do it every time.
Well, whatever gets me a glass of wine as a donor.
Well,
And it's
either
like-
way,
Like that rich guy laugh.
yeah.
No. It's more of a.
Oh, that one!
The rich guy chuckle.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
Is
Yeah. I'm
there
just gonna-
anyone that I should look out for to avoid?
Is there?
Is there? Just point out some random people. Sure, there will be people you know he wouldn't like to interact with.
Okay.
You know your father doesn't really like brown nosy type people.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have him stay away from Rachel's parents.
After all, he married your mother. She's not asking people to like her with the way she talks.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. And be like, so it's a delight having you guys here. It's so awesome having you guys here on the campus in the sorority house, seeing everything that I've worked really hard on. And thanks, Mom, for coming for it, because I know you didn't have to.
Oh, absolutely, darling. And your birthday as well. I've selected a present that I know you'll enjoy.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it is. You always give the best presents.
My lips are sealed, and your father only paid for it. He has no idea either.
A big surprise!
A big surprise. And your father just looks and says, what color do you want your new Lexus? I assumed pink, but I want to know what's
Pink.
what
You know,
color,
it's my favorite color.
And your mom laughs for a moment. She says, "I'm wearing carnation. She is wearing rose. It's very important to know the kind of pink she wants. You wouldn't want to get her hot pink whenever what she really wants is bubblegum. After all, right, dear?
Yes, Mummy.
So, what color would you like?"
Funny.
Hey, at the chat, what color pink do you think I should pick?
Salmon.
And my dumbass went cerulean. That is a blue.
My brain said a flower, so it's a chameleon. I was like, okay.
We know colors.
I don't know. Do you think I should go with like a hot pink or like a pale pink?
What color is
I
your
think a hot
current color?
pink.
It really depends on if you're going to get a matte finish or a glossy finish. You know, just
Glossy,
like-
definitely. Yes.
Of course. So I think that you want something light.
Pastels are kind of my thing. So, I mean,
Yes.
but didn't you just...
But the real
no,
thing,
okay.
the real difference between a car and clothing is that if people see clean cars that are pale, they know that you can afford to keep them clean.
That's true. All right, I'll go with the light pink, a carnation.
Very well, dear. Carnation. She says to your father, and he's like, yeah, carnation. You'll remember. And your mother says, I suppose I will. Are we supposed to mingle at this? Get to know
Oh, you
Your-
don't have to if you don't want to, but just a little
your
bit.
father looks so relieved. It's like,
Mom, you're welcome to go and say hello. I'm sure you'll recognize a couple of faces. So
oh my god, it's one of the T's. Let me see. She's like looking around for pictures of alumni,
yeah.
like the group photos. Trisha. I'll go and say hello to Trisha. And you keep your father busy.
Alrighty. Yeah.
She goes, and like people are watching her as she leaves, as she like goes to meet Trisha, who like instantly look starstruck seeing your mother.
Okay. I am gonna turn to Dad. Josh and I broke up.
Today?
No, you were right. We are broken up. I just know that Mom likes him a lot, so I invited him over.
Your mother can understand if you break up with someone you know.
Oh, yeah, but just between us.
I'm not sure I want to keep that between us if he's going to keep coming to our house and eating my food.
I know you don't like him, Daddy. I just had to tell you. I just had to tell you because I know that you don't like him, and I didn't want you to think that I was back with him. So
either you tell your mother that you're broken up, or I will.
Well, I'm not gonna do it, so...
Fine. I'll tell your mother that you two are broken up. I don't see why you can't have this conversation with her. You're a grown woman now. You should be able to talk to your mother.
I'm gonna start crying.
Just on the spot?
I'm just gonna start crying.
As soon as you start crying...
Your face!
Whose face?
Your face!
Oh, I didn't even know I had an emotional reaction. But as soon as you start crying, he pulls you close and like turns you away from the people, so that way they can't see.
Mm-hmm.
And pulls out like his handkerchief and hands it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna like dab my eyes. I just it would really mean a lot to me if you didn't say anything.
Is this gluten-free?
What is he pointing at?
Something that is not gluten-free.
No, but this is Daddy, and I'm gonna give him some Jell-O.
Oh, Jell-O. I thought
and there's meats.
Oh no! That was last year. She was vegetarian, and then he popped it into his mouth. Okay. Why is it sour?
Which thing?
Lemon.
Lemon.
I don't like the yellow ones. And he's just holding like the little plate, like clearly has no idea what to do with it.
Yes, I'll take the plate for him, and I'll give him another one.
Deflected. So the rest of the night goes pretty similar to this. Anytime something emotional happens around your father, he deflects it as best he can. But he does keep trying to get you to tell your mother that you have broken up with Josh, whom he hates.
And every time I start crying.
And every time he points at a random food and is like, "What is that thing?" And it's the same thing he's pointed at every time. You still don't have an answer because it was something provided by the catering company, so you actually don't know what it is. You just know that there's bread in it.
Yeah.
But your mother has started to make the rounds. As it turns out, that all 5 Cities are there and a few others.
Wow.
And so she, it's a side of your mother that you don't get to see often, like the actual like socialite, could have been a politician part of your mother, and not just the woman who jet sets around the globe. You learned this code switch from her of going from just living lavishly to playing chess with the people around you. She's very strategically like starting conversations and like pairing people off as she's like trying to get away from them, but people just seem drawn to her tonight. Especially people's fathers, who she immediately turns around like, "Let me meet your daughter," and that always like turns them off from talking to her.
Nice, Mom. Yeah.
But that's how the night seems to go. But you do notice, like, as the night goes on, that more and more men are congregating around your mother, and she's literally at this point like looking for your father to see if people, guys she doesn't know. She's like,
"I'm gonna bring Dad over."
And she's like, "Oh, this is my husband." And Some of the men look dejected and just walk away. Some of them have stuck around though, for
Yeah.
all. And she's just like, perhaps you've heard of him, Gregory Kennedy, CEO of Light Company. And that turns off even more of them. They're like, how do I compete?
Good.
That man is hot. And not only is he hot, he's rich.
Daddy.
But there's about 3 guys who still think they have a chance despite this.
Okay.
And she's like, and kisses them straight on the mouth. And they walk away at that point.
Good.
Skylar, I can't believe I'm gonna fuck both of your parents.
Listen, I will kill you.
She pulls away and says, alright. Skylar, darling, I hope you don't take it the wrong way if your father and I take our leave. Your father looks so relieved. But then he sees you and he's just like, does that eye motion thing, like,
Oh no, it's fine if you guys leave early. I understand. It's draining to be at one of these.
your mother looks around and she says, listen, all you have to do is organize, right? Why don't you come home for the night? This is clearly going to go on for a while.
Oh God, I'd love to. Let me just check with Chelsea real quick, and I'll get right back to you.
Right. We'll be waiting in the... Should we go straight to the car? And your father just nods.
Okay.
We'll be waiting-
I'm gonna like squeeze my dad's hand.
Your mother is the one who took the initiative to leave, and as she's going, your father looks and says, "You're gonna tell her, right?"
No, I'm not. No.
You need to tell her.
I'll tell her next time.
If you don't tell her, I will only get you Toyota.
Daddy, listen.
If you don't tell her by tomorrow, it'll be a pickup truck.
I thought that this could. I just really needed someone to talk to about it. I just couldn't handle lying to you about it.
Not
I just couldn't handle lying to you about it
I was
anymore.
there when your mother taught you how to do that.
These aren't crocodile tears. These are real.
He looks thoroughly unconvinced. Partially because he himself is emotionally constipated. Partially because this has happened every single time you brought it up, and he's like, there's no way you're that emotional about it. Come on.
Oh, I loved him, Daddy.
There's a D at the end of that word for a reason. You don't anymore. It's been a long time, I thought.
Not
Since
that
you
long.
got to college.
Not that long. We've gotten back together a couple of times. You knew that. I told you.
You told him that you got back together every time you got back together?
I'd say like at least every other time.
Every other time? He looks
Yeah.
really annoyed that you would bring that up. He's like, after you break up the first time, you're done forever. You're just prolonging it at that point. And then with that, he turns to leave, but stops before he takes a step and says, I love you. I just think that it would be better for you if you didn't spend your time around people you don't like. And then he continues to walk. And as they're walking away, Rachel taps you on the shoulder.
I'm still crying.
She's like, hey, do you want me to get you up to your room so that we're not crying in public?
Yes, do you think that it would be fine? I like wipe them away. And I'm like, do you think that it would be fine if I left early?
As she's walking away, she's like, I'd say ask Chelsea or Maria about that.
Yeah, I just wanted to wonder what you thought the odds were.
Odds?
Yeah.
Odds are 3-1. They're gonna want the opposite of whatever it is you want. If you make it sound like you want to go, they're probably gonna say no. But if you make it sound like they're making you, they'll make you. That's what I think.
Thank you, Rachel.
No problem. Do you want me to get one of them,
Yes, that would be amazing.
Maria or Chelsea?
Let's get
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And this conversation's happening like very close, like she's whispering very quietly as she's leading you away. Definitely has that gossiping look about it. And when she gets you to the stairs, she like basically body blocks anyone from seeing you go upstairs.
Nice.
She says, "Fix your makeup whenever you're finished." Of course, I mean,
my makeup isn't even messed up, girl.
you got the waterproof stuff. From
waterproof stuff.
It's enchanted, bitch.
Yeah. Back off, Rachel.
It did look to her like it was messed up because you did have tears.
Yeah.
So
she
how
probably
was
just
she
assumed. Yeah.
Yeah. But after you get to your room, like only a few seconds later, there's a knock on your door.
Okay.
On the other side is Maria, and she says, Chelsea can't come away, so I'm bringing you to her. Come on.
Okay. Yes.
And she leads you downstairs to a group of women who you recognize as former presidents, not including your mother. And Chelsea turns and she says, "Oh, here's my little shoo-in to be the next president. You had something to ask, Maria Chelsea?"
Oh, yes. I was wondering if it might perchance be time to switch out the cheese fondue for the chocolate.
I wasn't aware we got both, but it is getting pretty late, so I'd say yeah.
Okay.
Is that all?
Oh, yeah,
And
that's it.
the other presidents look at you expectantly. The oldest one is like, she looks about 65-ish, and she has like this high pony bun that she turns to you, and she's just like, "You remind me of someone."
Thank
I know
you.
who you are. I know who you are.
Oh?
You're Heather's daughter.
Yes, I am.
Come, let me walk and talk with you.
Okay.
I know what the kitchens are. She says as she leaves you. She says, "So, where's your mother? I've seen you, but I haven't seen her tonight."
Oh, she popped in earlier, and she's...
Oh,
Yes, she's already left.
oh. That's a shame. I was quite hoping, I was house mother whenever she was in college.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, do you have any fun stories?
Oh, I wouldn't exactly call them fun, but I have stories. And she opens the door for you. I heard that she just got back from a vacation from Aruba. Is that true? It wasn't Aruba, but it was a vacation.
Yeah.
I think I said Bahamas last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, well,
Right by Brown
quite-
Island.
it's quite unbecoming to be talking about her. Who was talking about, where she was? She posts on her oh shit, Instagram wasn't real yet.
She does have an hour place.
She has a what?
An hour place.
Oh yeah, I mean she posts pictures on her Our Place.
A what?
Oh, it's like tabloids. It's like magazine online.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But
You run it yourself. It's cute.
Yes, I just I wasn't aware that your father's company had been doing that well.
Oh yes.
Really?
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What kind of phone do you have?
I'm not quite sure what the brand is. I'd have to check when I get home. But that's besides the point.
A house phone?
Landline!
Everyone has a landline in 2003, baby.
Yeah. How else do you play Pirates of the Caribbean online with your friends?
What the fuck? Anyways, that's beside the point. I was wondering if I could come by sometime later, so that way I could give her some of the things that she left. Last time there was a reunion. I've been trying to get in contact with her, but she's a very hard woman to get to.
Isn't she? She's so busy. I could bring them to her.
Oh, you don't. I left them in my hotel room. I assumed that I'd see her here. But I can go back and get them, but it would take me about an hour.
Okay.
Just tell your mother that Mrs. Neal has some of her things that she left last time. I'm sure that she'll want to see me. She was always a very bright girl.
I'm gonna call her.
Always talk to me. You call her as you go to the kitchen, and Mrs. Neal is looking for the chocolate fondue fountain.
I'm gonna call her in front of Ms. Neal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your mother answers and she says, "Why is it taking so long, dear?"
Oh, well, I ran into Ms. Neal.
Mrs. Neal, she's still alive?
Evidently, yes. And she's wondering if you were in Cancun recently. She's saying that she heard through the grapevine that you had a lovely stay in Cancun.
Dearest Balance, did you correct her?
No, I just asked where she heard the information from.
Oh, well, it's not like that was private information. But what does Mrs. Neal want? Why did she ask about me?
Oh, she says that she has some stuff that she'd like to give you.
Oh! What stuff?
Oh, Mrs. Neal.
Yes.
Oh, what stuff?
Well, there was a shawl that looked like it was made out of green. A very wide-brimmed hat.
White-brimmed hat.
And I believe a necklace of some kind.
A necklace of some kind.
Yes, it was a locket. That's why I asked you. It had your picture in it. Oh, yes.
With my picture in it.
Oh, yes, I remember now. I was wondering where that went to. Have her bring them by the house.
You want me to pick them up before I go back to the house?
No, your father wants to go home immediately. Just get in the car. It's fine if she knows where we live. She wouldn't do anything with that information.
Well, I'm not able to hop out just yet.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, I suppose you can pick them up and bring them by later. It doesn't really matter to me at the end of the day.
All right.
So, don't leave the motor running, is what I'm hearing?
No.
All right.
I have much too much networking to do.
Understandable.
Yes.
Is that hen's nest of a former president's club talking right now?
Yes.
The only reason why they still talk to each other like they held any sort of power in the organization is
because they left and don't have any anymore.
Exactly. They have nothing else in their lives. But Mrs. Neal I like. She was always very kind to me. She let me...
Good to know.
Whenever your father and I would sneak out, she never, ever wrote us up for it.
Oh.
You keep that between you and me.
All right.
All right. Kisses.
Kisses. All right, Mrs. Neal. She said that she would like for me to pick them up from you and bring them to the house.
Oh, all right.
Just to make things easier.
Where is this chocolate fountain I'm looking for?
Is it out yet?
You guys are in the kitchen looking for it to switch out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look for it. It should be big.
Yeah, it's just... It's in a closet. It's in a closet is all it is. She just is not looking in closets. She's not opening anything up because...
Okay, I'm gonna open a closet.
You know exactly which closet it is. It's right there. She's like, oh, this one. And she wheels it out for you.
Oh, I love her.
She says, ooh, we sure have gotten fancier. But what are you studying? How have you been?
Anthropology, and I've been absolutely wonderful.
Anthropology. Oh, so you must know that... What's his name? Cumberton. Felix Cumberton?
Yes, I have a class with him. A couple, actually.
Man, there were some wild rumors about him back in the day.
Really? Like what? Disappearing?
No, well, yes, but she looks around as if there aren't a bunch of people around you that could definitely overhear this, but then leans in. Between you and me, he used to have a bit of a thing for horses. If you catch my meaning. Races.
Oh.
Betting.
Oh.
Yes, quite a scandal whenever that came to light. Your digital age brains have been ruined.
You've been gambling.
I dare you to find any teenager in like any era here.
You are so incorrect about that. You are so incorrect about that, babes. So incorrect.
Oh my
I dare
god.
you.
Before
I
the advent
bet a
of
fucking
furries,
teenager from the 1600s would make the same fucking joke.
True. The thing is, Pheonix, is that we're not teenagers.
Young adults, whatever.
you are applying your digital age brain, and I knew you would. I knew you would.
So good.
Wow, look at you playing mind games with us.
We
Master
walked
DM.
right into that one.
I walked right into that. Now I get to critique the digital age.
All
walked
these
into my
kids
trap.
always on their phones back in my day.
Back in my day.
All right. Cool.
But yeah, she just has like pleasant conversation with you like that. Definitely treats you very motherly. That bond between like she feels like a grandmother to you because she watched over your mom for so long.
Yeah.
Because your mother did get a master's degree and stayed in the house the whole 6 years
Oh.
after she was allowed to move in. Actually, my baby.
Yeah.
I don't think that anything else really major happens, but people won't stop talking about your mother who did see her.
Yeah.
They just seem absolutely enraptured.
Good.
And Rachel is talking to her dad and clearly looks very annoyed as she's having this conversation with him, and she's just like,
Rachel,
yes,
come
yes."
here.
She walks
I
over
need your help.
with.
Oh, no, I lied.
Oh,
You just looked like you hated that conversation.
yeah, that's my father. He saw a really beautiful woman and keeps talking about getting me a new stepmom, but
God,
yeah.
I wonder who he's talking about.
No idea. And she said that very flatly, by the way. Anyways, I heard that your mother made quite a splash when she was around.
Yeah, it must have been some sort of new perfume or something. It was crazy.
Honestly, I saw the group of men that were around her at one point.
Yeah.
2 men thick, I swear.
I know. It's like...
It's like they've never seen a woman wear pink before, right?
Exactly! You took the words out of my mouth. God, I love you, Rachel.
Yeah, no. Oh. Did you get to talk to Chelsea?
I gave up. I figured it was more important to stay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, the chocolate fountain's out.
Yay! I'm gonna go get some chocolate.
She goes with you and
Nice.
dips a strawberry in it.
Yeah, like the angel food cake and the chocolate, and yeah! Love that.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Mhm.
I am letting you all know that I am discriminating against all of you who wanted apple cheese fondue. I've discriminated
Apple
against
cheese
you.
fondue is great!
It's good.
It's good!
Discriminating.
It's delicious.
It's good.
Have you ever
Delicious.
tried it?
How
Have you
dare
ever tried
Have
it?
you ever tried apple and cheese on a sandwich? Like,
No!
you're
You added
missing
a
out.
sandwich? You added a bready element to this?
Yes.
Why are you so discriminatory against bread? Are you gluten intolerant? Is that what's the
No,
deal?
I'm not gluten intolerant.
Well, then why are you
I'm
being a little
not.
bitch about it? I don't
I'm being a
understand.
little bit. This is
I didn't understand.
cheese, apple.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm
Yes.
gonna
Oh my
hurl.
god.
It's sweet and
That's
salty.
so-
It's
not
sweet
really
and salty.
It's, not really, it's like sweet and savory, I would say.
Hold up. I've got
Yeah.
it.
God.
Alex,
Have you ever
do me
had-
a favor, melt some cheese and dip apple slices in it.
Yeah. Okay. Think
Apple
about.
slices.
Okay. Think about it this way. You know how people eat cheese and wine?
Yeah.
With
It's
grapes
same-
sometimes
it's
as well.
not the
Yeah,
same.
and with grapes,
It is the
it's-
same.
It is the same.
It
It's
is
on
the
the
same.
same.
It's the same, except
yeah.
you don't get drunk.
It's like same family.
Then what's the
thing.
point?
On top of the cheese, and then you have a
You
little
know
cracker
what?
underneath. It's just
You.
different. It's the same.
If you don't
different
get
bread.
your own,
Exactly.
what's the point?
Peanut butter and jelly. Do you eat peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's different. Peanut butter is sweet.
It's not different. Peanut butter isn't
It's
sweet.
not different.
This game is taking a while.
Alex got a drum point for not liking.
Apple and cheese.
I'm picking
Bad
two.
things happen to good people.
Playing a game with a bunch of apple cheese likings. That's about
Like a
it.
constitution.
Like I feel offended
Influence roll.
because like I kin apples and cheese, so I just
I want you to know right now.
Actually, kin apples and cheese. So what you said is really
I'm
offensive.
validating your kin list.
I hate it here. Oh my god.
Anyways. I don't think that much else is going to happen on Friday night. Can
Okay.
anyone think of anything specific, special that they want to do on a Friday night?
Cassie's spending the night at my house, but besides that,
Oh god, yeah, she does, doesn't she? Does she have her own room? I don't think she does she?
no. Donnie's gonna sleep on the futon again.
Oh,
Yeah.
She can have his bed.
She doesn't have any extra clothes with her though.
She can wear Donnie's.
Oh my god, no! She's gonna look like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it's gonna look so wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do have the chance to go by her room to get clothes.
Do I know? I can't get in though. So I need
No.
an RA.
You could drive me. You could drive me.
You can, but she can.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
that's
gonna
true.
be like, Donnie, I would really like to like stay with you, and even though I think your fashion sense suits you a lot, I would really like to just go home and just grab some of my stuff, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Donnie in the back of the head, what's wrong with my mom's stuff?
Yeah, what's wrong with my mom's stuff?
She's taller than
He doesn't
me.
say that out loud. He doesn't say that out loud.
Look, she's taller than
She's
me.
Italian.
So,
She is not taller than you.
how
It's
about,
not.
how tall is his mom?
She's probably like 5'2".
Oh, she's
At
the
the
same.
most.
She's the same height as Cassie then.
Yeah, she's probably like 5'2".
Okay, look, we just have different body shapes. That's all.
Yeah, she's probably a little chubbier than you are.
Yeah, but Cassie wears baggy.
That's true, but she just doesn't want. She wants her own clothes. She wants her
Yeah.
own clothes. She wants her own
But
clothes.
yeah, Donnie's gonna drive her to the dorm and wait for her to go grab her stuff.
They have that conversation on the way there, by the way.
Mhm. Like, I just want my own clothes, okay? I just want my own clothes.
Yeah, I'm getting you your clothes, girl. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll be right there. If I'm not back in like 10 minutes, something's wrong, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then she goes. Oh, fuck.
Not the music.
How
guys.
how long is the plane ride?
So you get up to your room and Alice is there. She is getting ready for bed. She has her hair put up into a ponytail. She's got her silky pajamas on. She has her night noises that she usually wears with the headphones. And she's like, "Oh my god, hi Cassie, where have you been all day?"
I've been really not feeling good. I'm staying at a friend's house this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch my parents. So we're gonna be here tomorrow. Are you gonna be able to meet them tomorrow?
Maybe I can try because they've invited me for turkey
Yeah,
day.
absolutely. Take your time. I have had a really long day because, it's just been stressful. The tests are about to start happening. Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring
But-
my books actually. Yeah, I need to study for tests because I didn't get to do the test on Monday, so I'm getting 2 tests on Mondays, so I need to study.
Oh, yeah, you definitely need to study. What classes are they? Maybe I know someone who knows who can give you some
History
notes.
and feminist studies.
My girl Yolanda's definitely in the feminist studies. I could probably hook you up with her number. And she's like,
Oh yeah, I have a phone.
flipping through a black book. Yolanda was definitely with a gender studies major. So she would definitely be able to help you. And history. This guy that I met this one time at a party, his name is Donnie. He's really good at history because he's.
Oh,
I
I know Donnie. I know Donnie.
Oh, that's crazy! Oh my god! So yeah, you probably have his number, and she rips the page out,
So
and
dramatic.
hands it to you.
Thank
It's-
you.
Got Yolanda's full name, number, and age on it.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna get my stuff really quickly. I'm staying at a friend's, but I'll try to meet your parents and thank them for letting me stay over for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, I'm just gonna pack
I
really
hope that
quickly.
you start getting better soon.
Thank
Bye.
you. Okay, she packs really quickly, and especially her like notes and her books, and just like everything, and just in the
She
bag. And
pauses for a moment, unhooks the headphone jack, sets down her music, and you just start hearing whale noises as she lays down.
I'm just thinking about. Have you seen Legally Blonde the musical?
No.
For those who know, that's okay. For those who know, you know, with whale noises. Anyway, so she's like, oh, that's nice. And she just packs everything and just goes.
She is asleep before you finish packing.
Yeah, that's good. She said 10 minutes.
Even with the lights on.
Yeah, she turns the lights off and leaves.
All right. Yeah, you head downstairs. That's it. It's most uneventful.
Okay, thank you. Okay, she just like waves to Donnie. I got it. 5 minutes to spare as well. Good. No one's in trouble.
Yeah, we're good. Donnie's just gonna drive it back home.
Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Are you always in this constant state of anxiety?
Yes.
Damn.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Get used to it. That's why I'm really good at magic.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's why I smoke weed.
So to be honest, magic, if you overuse it, people can become addicted to it, like a drug, so I guess it's kind of the same. Just in different ways.
Be careful then, I guess.
Well, weed is, of course, not dangerous. You don't die from weed or overdose, so, it's
This is
actually healthier.
2003.
Oh, shit.
This is 2003.
Sorry.
Would Cassie believe that?
You're talking to a girl whose dad works at rehab and has different views of drugs. I don't know. I can't remember.
You need to be able to take yourself out of you, put yourself in the Cassie for a
I
minute.
know, but I'm like, what do people think in 2003? Is drugs is drugs, I guess.
Well, I mean,
There's
dare is still a thing.
Shit,
War on drugs.
Or on drugs.
Weed is considered an addictive substance.
It is, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah.
Even today, it's still technically considered an addictive substance, even though we know better.
That is true. I'm so sorry. So she's like, yeah, well, it's kind of the same, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Full stop.
Stop. And they just go home.
We go home.
They're home.
Donnie, you have definitely heard Valerie go on and on and on about how stupid the war on drugs is. You've heard every
Yeah, I've heard
part.
everything.
But Donnie's chill. He's like, if it's addictive, it's addictive.
He's like, I'm too far in at this point.
Yeah.
He's like, maybe it's
There's
not,
no turning back now.
but I am.
I'm built different.
So we.
But yeah, you get home just as the manicotti is coming out of the oven.
Oh shit! Yeah. Foods.
And whenever you guys get in, Katrina has just gotten home from work as well. And she's like, "Oh, where were you two?"
Oh, we were arcade.
Yeah, I went to the beehive.
Yeah.
She crosses her arms, looks at you, Donatello. You know I'm giving you this look.
Sorry, aren't you allowed to go to the
Let me smell your
arcade?
breath. Let me smell your breath.
No, I didn't eat any. I didn't eat any. I didn't. No, Tony like leaning away. He's like, no. Oh.
See, she puts her hands on your shoulder. Donatello, breathe.
He didn't though, did he? He didn't. Yeah.
Breathe. All right, you're clean.
No, I told you.
Did you tell her that we were having dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, she didn't eat any pizza either.
All right, that's a good boy. I love you so much.
Okay, I love you too. Okay.
Okay. She turns to you. She says, "Sorry, that might have been a little intense for you.
I'm used to worse.
Right this way."
Okay.
She opens the door for you.
Oh, that's nice. What is this?
Juliana? Do you want to explain what you think that Donnie's parents' manicotti would look like?
Oh, I don't.
You don't?
Why? Why?
Because she's testing me to see if I know what manicotti is.
Oh shit! Well, can we trust a man that doesn't like cheese and apples?
It's basically like an Italian, like, tamale,
Okay.
is how I think of it.
Is it? Is it, Jules?
Yeah, it's like a stuffed pasta, but it's really long. It's like
Also
imagine. Yeah, it's like filled with like cheese and meat. So like imagine if a lasagna was in a pocket of pasta.
Ooh, that's nice. She's like, wow, that smells amazing. And that looks really good.
Very good. Donnie has like a gigantic plate of it. Like it's huge. And he is going to absolutely inhale it.
Ooh, I'm just gonna... She takes a
Where
swallow
does
spot.
Cassie sit? It's a round table. Who's she sitting between?
She's definitely sitting next to Donnie. And who would be... I don't know who she would be sitting next to her.
Lulu.
Is it Lulu? I was thinking that. The youngest. The
So
scariest
is
child.
Sitting next to you, booster seat, knife and fork, messiest face. She has already demolished one full manicotti on her own. Looking at the giant like tray in the middle that's got a lot of manicotti on it.
Mhm. She looks at...
It's hard to stack it without like breaking it.
Yeah, she looks at Lulu and she just says to her like in a whispered voice, "You terrify me."
You want another manicotti?
I've never tried one, so I can try it, I guess.
She stabs a fork into it and like lifts it with a knife and plops it down on your plate.
Thank you.
And then like she cuts off the piece that her fork is in and puts it on her plate.
She's so cute. I love her.
You're so terrifying. And she
Princess-
He's like looking over at Cassie. Like,
You, with her fingers doing the little like pyramid. She's like, "I'm the one you should be afraid of."
Oh. That's good to
And
know.
then Katrina's like, "Francesca, don't scare the company like that."
I'm already
sorry.
scared.
You shouldn't be. They're just kids.
No, that's
Except for
exactly...
Giovanni, he was a menace. Giovanni's like, I wasn't even doing anything this time. God,
Mom.
hate this.
She does like eat like the smallest bites of like the tamale. Like, I don't think she even finishes the plate.
Lulu is looking at you expectantly as you're eating.
Am I holding it wrong?
Are you gonna finish it?
Do you want it? Do you want the rest?
Giovanni cuts in. Don't just ask people for their food, Lulu. Just get your own. There's more manicotti.
No, she can have mine. It's alright.
Okay, one nice thing. You get the manicotti.
It's like, she kind of looks at Donnie's mom and like, I'm sorry, I'm not used to eating.
No, it's fine. It's
really
You've
good.
had a very unsettling day. Your stomach might not be in the right place.
I'm just not
I might
used
take a bit of offense if you don't have my breakfast tomorrow. I mean, I didn't cook this, so it's really Mateo you gotta apologize to.
She looks at Mateo. I'm very sorry. The food is really good. I'm not used to eating bigger.
Mateo's mid-bite. Fine. More for me.
There won't be much left over.
Okay. I can help with breakfast.
Katrina laughs. You're not helping with breakfast.
Okay.
You're a guest. You don't help. You just enjoy.
She's so she does not know what to do. She's like, I feel so helpless, and I'm just sitting here, and she's like, this is nice.
But they just have like banter like that back and forth. Donnie has not joined in, so we don't know what he would be like. But
He's unhinging his jaw and eating the manicotti like whole. This man is eating 2 times his body weight. There's no time for speaking. He is eating.
absolutely, you are in a direct competition with your father.
Yeah.
Oh, are you gonna tell your father that you beat the game? You did
Throw him off of his game now.
Now is not the time.
Throw him off his game.
I gotta keep it tucked in my sleeve for later.
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll for this competition, or is Donnie just enjoying it and doesn't see this competition at all?
He definitely sees it. Yeah, he sees it.
Easy.
He sees it. He sees it.
Him and his dad are like constantly competing.
Give me dexterity constitution.
Okay. 14.
14?
Mhm.
Neck and neck. You put down a manicotti, he puts down a manicotti.
Enough.
But Francesca beats you both. She catches the competition, she's like, alright, I'm gonna end this. Puts like half of the manicotti on her plate and just goes in on it. Half of it's on her body, but that's okay.
Love this family.
Cassie thinks so too, but she doesn't say anything.
Giovanni's just like, are you guys gonna have room for dessert? Katrina and Luke also look very smug whenever he says that. Your father, heartbroken. He can't eat anymore. Francesca, destroyed.
Oh no!
He's like, what's dessert?
Your mom goes to the there's like, what is it? There's like ice cream cannoli, right? Or is that just
Not really, but there can be.
okay? It's a cannoli that's got ice cream in it.
Great, thanks.
And she says, I guess that you guys don't have enough room for all of it. Guess it's just more for us.
If I liquefy it, I can drink it.
What was that?
If I liquefy it, I can drink it, and then it'll fit.
Your mother puts cannoli on 4 plates, hands one to herself, to Giovanni, to Lulu, and sets one tentatively in front of Cassie. And then she looks at the table and she's like, do you think you can handle one? Get your own. But I'm not going to be responsible for a half-eaten cannoli. That's not going to be on my hands.
Cassie looks at Donnie like, if I don't eat all of it, you can have the rest.
Oh, you're the best.
Francesca and Matteo look at each other very solemnly as they go to split a cannoli as well.
Actually, Cassie just like takes one of the extra takes one extra spoon and just gives it to Donnie and just like you can just
it's just vanilla ice cream inside of it, but Lulu has gotten out the chocolate syrup and has coated hers.
Oh my god!
Hey, important question: is it ice cream or is it gelato?
Gelato, right?
It is ice cream. It would be gelato if your mother had her way, but your father was the one who was making them.
Fair enough. Good point.
Gee, Cassie eats like 1/3 and gives the rest to Donnie.
He eats it and then he's gonna go pass the fuck out.
Giovanni is the first one to leave the table because it's not his night to do the dishes. It's Francesca. She realizes this much too late as she looks at the mess that she herself has made from the manicotti disaster. Katrina takes pity on her and helps her with the dishes. While Matteo goes to clean up Lulu, who is covered in marinara sauce and chocolate syrup.
It should be.
Which two
what you
animals
deserve.
probably think would be a great combination.
Oh my
You
god.
monster.
Oh my god. Cassie does go up to just Donnie's room and just sits there just for a bit, just by herself before Donnie comes in and just breathes. Because it's been a very eventful day.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy day.
How does everyone get ready for bed?
I's just gonna change into his pajamas and brush his teeth and
Brush his teeth.
head up.
That's out.
Cassie does all of that, but waits until he has passed out, and then she tentatively changes. And even though she knows he's just asleep, she still does the little trick, the girl trick, when you have the towel around and then you try to
shirt,
yeah, and she just does that. It's okay.
Okay. As you are looking in the mirror after getting out of the shower, you see this strange rippling effect, and suddenly you're not looking at yourself. You're looking in the eyes of your mother. And she's just doing this. Found you. His way. Immediately.
She, Cassie goes into Donnie's room, sees that he's asleep, and starts packing her stuff. She starts writing a note. She found me. Tucks it under his pillow and leaves.
The next morning...
Hello?
It doesn't really matter what's going to happen with Donnie. We'll find that out later, because we're going to cut to 5 a.m. Oh, sorry if you guys heard that.
Same.
Oh, you're not? John, you're not?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys... it's 5 a.m. No one is awake yet. Except for maybe Quill, if she went on patrol again. Evens or odds?
Odds.
It is evens, actually. Do you have your stats? We will not be needing a map for this. This is going to be a one-on-one combat, just head-to-head.
Ooh.
Because as you go on patrol, fresh vampire just pops out of his grave. Sees you,
Right.
full vamp face. This is. I'm gonna say that you don't need to have the decline, but I do need you to make a willpower double roll for a panic test. +2 because you're the Slayer. You know you can handle it.
12.
12 success. You're fine. You're ready. You're prepared.
Go.
So you guys get to see Quill kick some ass.
Yes, it's what we deserve.
Yeah, it is what we deserve.
Cool.
So we're gonna say that this actually happened at about 1 a.m.
Sure.
is when this is taking place.
Alright. Let's go.
Uh,
I have five of my
you
stats, I think.
you recognize this vampire, but only vaguely. You think you've seen them on college. You know that this is probably a college student, but past that, you don't really know who they are.
Cool.
But they've got their
Alright.
game face on. It's just,
Are they...
why am I so hungry? And then he lunges at you.
okay, cool. I'm going to... He's lunging at me, hands outstretched, or what is he
Hands
doing?
outstretched. He's
Hands
going for
outstretched? Okay. I'm grabbing his wrist and
Alright, that'll be a
twisting
parry.
around.
Is that the only thing that you're going to be doing? Because you're quick enough to
No.
do two things.
Yeah. So I'm gonna parry, and then I'm going to swing my knee up and try to jam it into his ribs.
Alright, so a parry into a... sorry.
We're good.
I think that is just going to be like a kick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
So, like,
parry-
this isn't a grain shot.
No.
I could
didn't-
make
I
it
didn't
a
think
grain
it was.
shot, but I won't.
Yeah, you could.
But I won't. Oh, I'm going for the ribs. Okay,
So
I don't have
rules
all
as
the...
rules as written, whenever you take multiple actions, you make one roll and then go on. You subtract 2 for the next one. Like you roll an 18 for the first roll, then the second roll is going to be a 16. That's rules as written. I hate that, so you're just going to make 2 separate rolls.
Well,
Just addressing that for anyone who's read the rules on combat.
okay, so shit, fucking Christ, what am I adding? Because I don't know if I have the stats for this.
So for a parry, parry is dexterity and kung fu, or dexterity and good and medieval.
Let's go dexterity kung fu. I feel like that tracks a little bit better. So that's... Give me a second to do some math here because I don't have any kind of calculator. Dexterity and kung fu, if I take 2 away from the 5, that becomes 10, that becomes 13. Plus 6 is 19.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah. That beats it. So you break his hands apart and use that momentary light contact to pull him into the
Yeah, what I was trying to do was like grab his wrist and like twist him around so that his hands aren't towards me anymore, but like
so are you gonna try
definitely pull, like I'm trying to pull him towards me, yeah. I just want him like...
So if you want to pull him towards you, he's gonna have to be facing you, but you can push him away with the kick.
Yeah, I'm trying to use like his momentum to get him close to me, so then that way I can...
That's what I was thinking, and then like whenever you kick, there'll be some space between you.
Yes, yeah. And then that's... Oh boy. What's the kick?
The kick is going to be dexterity kung fu -1.
So... What the fuck was the math that I just did? 13.
Total?
13, yeah.
13 total. How many successes?
Yeah,
That is...
Not many.
3 successes. That's 3 successes. Not many, but it's enough. So, how you figure this is it's going to be strength +1 and then double that. So your strength is
7.
7.
So 8. Double.
8.
So 16.
Double. Plus the amount of successes that you got. So 19. Do 19 damage to him with that kick. He looks floored for a moment. He's like, I thought I didn't need to breathe. Why am I winded?
Try again.
He normally would have gotten a defensive action, but because of the parry, that stunned him away from having that. So he's definitely looking at you more cautiously now. Cracks his knuckles and goes in for a punch.
Okay. Can I try to block him?
I think that this is a resisted action, so I need you to make an intelligence kung fu roll.
Intelligence kung fu, okay.
Because he's going in for a feint.
Where the fuck is my intelligence? Oh, there it is. It's not high. 16.
16?
16.
Yeah, so you know what he's about to do, so that negates the bonus that you normally would have gotten from the feint. So, like, he goes in with a punch, but you're looking at his other hand now that you know that this is a fake shot, a fake out. And so he goes in for another punch with that one. So you can block it, parry it, however you'd like to deal with that. You do have a stake on you because you're on patrol for this specifically.
Have a stake on me.
A proper stake, not a one-use stake.
Excellent. No, I'm gonna let him get a hit in, actually.
You're gonna let him get a hit in?
Just to feel something.
Oh, it's self-destructive. Just self-destructive. Okay, so you don't dodge, you don't parry. He gets that punch in.
I want to let him think he's winning.
You get that punch in, and it deals 12 bashing damage to you.
Cool. I'm good.
And, hold up, I forgot to add his success levels. 15.
15 points of damage, okay.
Yeah, 15 points of damage as he, goes straight for the jaw, and getting that punch in, yeah, it does make him feel better. He's like, I fucking got this. I do have this.
Yeah, alright. So I'm going to let the punch kind of move me over, and I'm going to swing around into a roundhouse kick and try to get him in the jaw.
So you're going to be doing a spin kick, is what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Alright, something fun and flirty. Is that it? Just a spin kick?
Fun. Flirty.
Spin kick, and then... Because I can do two things, right?
Yeah. Spin kick and then spin kick to a stake.
I'm trying to think about, the momentum of the fight. Dude, spin kick. And then... I don't think she would...
If she puts it into her non-dominant hand, would that change how it's going in your mind?
Wait, what do you mean?
If she puts the stake into her non-dominant hand instead of her dominant hand, if you're thinking of it that way?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that she had the stake out in the first place. That's what I was trying to figure out, is if she pulls the stake out now.
Oh, okay.
So
This is a fresh vampire. You fought a fresh vampire before, you do know that they're kind of like paper to you.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is... Okay, here's what I want to do instead. I still want to keep the spin kick, but instead of just trying to get him in the jaw upper face area, I'm gonna spin kick and kind of punch it directly into his sternum with the intention of knocking him over. And then I want to have the stake at his basically straddling him, have the stake at his heart.
Okay. So
And have him pinned, basically.
do you want to kill him with that stake to the heart, or
No, I want to let him feel the fear for a second, and then I'll kill him.
Okay.
You have something to say,
Feel the
Juliana?
fear. I just think it's funny. Let him feel the fear for a second.
So the spin kick is going to be what is it? Where is it? I had it and then I lost it. There it is. Dexterity plus Kung Fu -2.
-2. All right.
Yeah.
19.
19?
Yeah.
That is 5 success levels. Okay. So that's going to be... What's your strength?
7.
So that's going to be 9 times 2, so 18 plus 5, 24. You deal 24 bashing damage with that. And then you hold the... Because, he was going to try to block, but he misses. He's trying to go in for a catch. He's trying to catch your leg. But he expects you to go the normal way, and then whenever you stop and do that last little kick, it confuses him, so he goes down. And then you go to straddle with the stick. And he's like,
yeah.
What are you?
The goddamn Slayer. And then I'm gonna stab him.
Oh! Shut up!
I will revoke it though if you fail at staking him through the heart though, so roll me stake through the heart, which is dexterity plus getting medieval plus, or actually subtract 3. Normally if you subtract 3, but instead it'll be a +1 because you have him pinned.
So,
Dexterity,
so I still getting medieval
+1.
+1, okay. 19 again.
19. So, for a stake, that would normally be 2 times strength. But since it's through the heart, it is times 5. because this is definitely going to take into far past 0. With your strength times 5, that'll be 45 plus, or not 45. That'd be strength times 5. That'd be 35. 35.
35.
Yeah, 35 plus
Okay.
your 5 successive brings it up to 40. And yeah, that dusts him. Just to feed the masses, show them what a Slayer can do.
Brilliant.
After you do that, you stand up. You wipe the dust off yourself, and you hear another dusting nearby. You turn around and you see a vampire skeleton as it's dusting, and then a bolt drop from where it was. And standing behind him is your watcher. He said, "Very well done." He's gone very risque for this. He's got his vest on, and his sleeves are rolled up to the
Such
We were
a
becoming-
tease.
I know.
flirty
He's like
with
showing us
you.
his ankle right now.
Oh my god.
Filming our
God.
bodies on the street. Oh my goodness, Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Oh, the impropriety of it. I don't say any of that. This is all Pheonix. I'm letting you know. Because
Bartholomew.
Quill is still pissed at him. So she is just gonna like dust herself off and she's like not making any eye contact with him. She's just like very serious. Picks up the bolts, hands it back to him, and she's like, "All right, let's keep going."
He takes it and puts it back in like the little like bolt holder he has on the stock of the crossbow bolt. Not actually like stringing it,
Yeah.
but like an ammo holster.
Sure.
It can hold 5 bolts.
Good to know.
And he's following along. He says, "When am I going to be able to meet your little companion?"
I'm sorry, your audio like glitched out real bad for me. Can you say that one more time?
Let me just bring this down. When can I meet your companions? The ones who helped with the vampire kidnappings?
You're not working with me anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Where are we?
Or are we?
I haven't seen you guys. The last time I saw you guys was when Rory fainted. I've been avoiding y'all.
It's been
Yeah.
one day.
Well, Cass has been avoiding. It's been one day.
That was a day ago.
Donnie.
It's been a couple hours. It's been a
You
couple
said
hours.
16 hours
Rory
away.
passed out yesterday.
And
16 hours,
I was
congratulations.
avoiding you before then too, motherfucker.
Oh, 16 hours.
I was avoiding you before then.
So like as you guys are walking, he says, "That is good to know. But still, the witch and the werewolf I'd like to meet just to get a gauge for whether or not they're willing to help in the future in case it's needed, or if that was just unusual circumstances for them."
You just
Can't
do
get rid of
whatever-
us.
Can't you just do whatever cryptic spy shit you did to find me and go meet up with them at their dorms?
Unfortunately, the rules are very different for engaging with a non-slayer.
Yeah. Figured you'd say that.
Say that again?
Nothing. I'll figure something out.
I'd appreciate it if you repeated what you said.
Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out and I'll get them to meet up with you.
Alright,
Can we just keep going?
yes. I think that we have 3 more graveyards to patrol.
Yeah.
Can you
I'm
guys do
just gonna-
patrol 3 more graveyards? The next fight you have is at the 3rd graveyard. It is a couple of vampires who pop up at the same time. We won't do that one. That'll be like our cutaway moment. They are
You kick
still
ass.
fairly weak. Oh no, he helps.
Oh, pfft.
I'm saying that it's not 1 versus 2, in case that wasn't clear.
Yeah.
It's not 1 on 2, it's 2 on 2.
Okay. She's still really cool.
But you do take note that in a hand-to-hand fight, because he gets his crossbow knocked out whenever the second one pops up, he's surprisingly good for the way that he looks. And with that, we will go back to this. And we are going to a very sun-filtered little hospital room. After much art, Dr. Collins did finally convince your parents to move you to a real hospital room and not just take up an infirmary spot.
Perfect.
But as you don't really hear this, but you are watching yourself. You are watching yourself in another bubble show, and they're getting very close to uniting as a woman in a long black dress and hair that goes far down her back and is bushy as anything you've ever seen, jet black, walks into the room with a small bag, accompanied by a man who kind of has like a Gomez Adams aesthetic to him. And he himself has his own bag, and they set out a bunch of strange things all around you. You notice that the nurse who normally checks, who was coming in to check you, seems completely still, completely absent. As they go around you, chanting and whispering, and strange runes are painted along your body. And suddenly you are no longer looking at strange mirrors. Your eyes are open, looking directly at the Blackthorn. And you see Mrs. Blackthorn look down at you.
Briarthorn.
Sorry, Briarthorn. Sorry.
It's alright.
I'm quirky like that. I mess up.
It's alright. Those fuckers.
But yeah, you see
can say
Mrs.
that as well.
Briarthorn. What?
Those fuckers, you can say that as well.
I'm sorry, are you giving me attitude?
No, not you. The characters that we created.
Mrs. Briarthorn looks down at you and says, "It's much easier to bring you back to life a second time than the first." Mr. Briarthorn is packing up the accoutrement. The nurse is still standing there slack-jawed, like completely emotionless. Doesn't seem to be registering what's happening.
Oh God. You guys. Oh, my mom called for you guys again.
Well, yes. You go and get yourself killed by messing with strange magic you don't understand. We come in.
I didn't
She's
get
wiping
what?
off a sigil from your forehead. Please, I can tell necromantic magic from a mile away. It interfered with the magic that's sustaining you, and you still don't believe in magic. Pitiful.
I was dead for a total of 10 minutes, and the miracle of medicine brought me back.
August, bring me my glasses.
I want to hear about this crystal shit.
She looks at you through these strange, literally glowing glasses that he gets out of like this dark oak box. And she's like, my, oh my. That is interesting.
What crystal shit is it now?
Oh, I'm sure that you already know what it is. I'm sure you've already seen what I'm going to say. She hands the glasses back. Well, if I didn't think that we were going to see us... Hold up. Let me actually switch characters for that. Argus pipes up, closing the box and putting it in the box. If I'd known that we were going to be seeing a seer today, I would have brought the tools for such a thing. We'll come back with them. We have other business to attend to here.
Oh?
Now, Rory, since we have you captive, why is it that you kept our daughter's location a secret? Didn't even tell your parents. That, she boops your nose, not what a good boy does.
Your daughter's 18. She's allowed to go wherever she wants, and she doesn't have to tell you.
You see, you say that like it's true, but it isn't. It's not.
That's kind of why I didn't tell you, because you act like that.
You lift off the bed for a moment. She says, "Now listen here, boy. I do not have the time for you to give me attitude." And you get sat upright whenever she does this with her finger, full 90 degrees.
Whoa,
Ma'am.
Now you listen here, and you listen good. When you see where she's gone, you tell me. Otherwise, I'll bend my finger the other way.
Huh.
And she sets you back down on the bed and turns to leave. August ticks that, she says, pointing at the nurse, as she's literally gliding out of the hospital.
Ma'am.
Argus turns to look at you and says, "And one thing that you can believe in is muscle." He cracks his knuckles. "So if you don't believe that she'll break your back, I will." And then he turns to leave, gets out a small vial, and opens it, pours it on the nurse, and walks out. And after 5 seconds, the liquid on her vanishes, and she just looks around like, "Oh, what am I here for?" Bedpan, change the bedpan. Gotta change the bedpan.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I thought I was in a comatose patient's room. She goes,
Yeah, you were.
"Oh. I'll go notify the doctors.
That'd be great.
Congratulations on waking up." And she
Yeah.
looks quickly, does not know what to do in this situation.
Yeah.
Fair. I think my mom is calling me.
Fuck.
I'm glad that you spoke up, Juliana, because you're the next scene. You wake up to a no. Cassie is gone. Nowhere to be seen.
Florida. And gets up and he's like, "Jesus, why are there so like I've known these motherfuckers for what? A week? Why are they so self-sacrificing?" And go downstairs. He's outside.
I will say, though, you wake up feeling a little weak, Donnie.
A week?
A little bit weak.
Week?
Yeah, a little bit weak.
A week?
Yeah, you feel a little bit weak.
Like a week?
Because Donnie's not the best and brightest. He doesn't keep track of the phases of the moon. You may not be forced to turn, but you are affected by the moon. Your physical stats will take a -2.
Me.
All of them, because it is a new moon on the 25th.
Fuck me, man. The -2
Yeah, -2.
on all of my stats?
No, just the physical ones.
Okay.
Your health will not change, however.
Got you. Bad.
But whenever you go into werewolf form, you will be using your human HP.
You got fucking nerfed.
Fuck.
It's a new moon, baby!
I will not be leaving the home on this day. Actually, have fun dealing with these witches on your own, guys.
Fuck.
And on top of that, take a drama point for the tragedy that is life. Also, just while we're going through the cleanups, Rory, how do you feel about having just been manipulated by magic, witnessing undeniable magic in front of your eyes, and someone directly calling you a seer after all the strange dreams you've been having lately?
Can I choose to go into an immediate panic attack?
I was actually going to say, if he continues to deny this, he was going to be taking the drawback mental problems delusional.
No, he's gonna go into a full fucking panic attack.
Okay.
I'm just gonna remind Rory as well that Cassie did print out like a bunk of like papers about it and put it, in front of his door.
Yeah, that did happen.
He looked at it and went, crystal shit. Put it back down.
So yeah,
Crystal shit.
you're
Pick it
laying
back up, Rory.
hooked up to all these monitors. You know that you can't leave because you're hooked up to IVs and shit. You can't just leave. It's not the movies. That would happen. Bad things would happen to you if you just
Don't
left.
rip out your IV. Don't rip out your IV.
Tell me what to do.
So you're just panicking. So your heart rate is spiking. A whole group of doctors are there trying to like calm you down because they thought that you were like having a different kind of medical issue instead of just a panic attack.
Cardiac arrest. Let's go.
Yeah.
Attack, baby.
So, but they're checking your vitals, doing the light tests, everything they can, and you're registering fine. Also, that headache that you've been having for the last day or two, it's gone.
Ooh. That's unusual. Haven't been headache free for a while.
That little thing that we discussed privately is now null and void.
Oh, good. Okay. Does that mean I can put my fucking health back up?
Yes.
To
Our
what?
one's operating on a half health. 25. Back to 25.
Back to 25. That's fuck yes. I was on 12.
You got medicine healed, baby.
Oh my god.
You're still panicking.
Yeah, your parents will show up eventually, but they are currently asleep because it is 5 a.m.
Yeah,
And they
that's
wake up until 6 a.m. solid. And it's usually your mom who works up first.
yeah.
Continuing on our little cleanup. Skylar, Cassie, where do you go? We will come to you, Skylar. We will come to you, don't worry.
So I feel that Cassie just started walking and just started trying to look for like running and walking kind of situ through the night as she tried to find either like a little hut somewhere, like somewhere that just, and I don't want to say someone's garden, but like either like a park or like maybe even the cemetery, just somewhere that has just a little house, just a tiny little thing where she could, I know I've used all my 6 points and I know I have to use willpower, but she wants to try to find a little house place, just something that she could do magic ward, and she's gonna stay in there.
So I need you to first roll for. I first need you to roll for break ward, not break ward, for magical ward, and I believe that's 7 that you need.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just rolled it. I rolled
That's,
the max that I could. I rolled a 10 on the die, plus 12 plus 5, so that's 27.
Okay. Yeah, that will work then, and I'm trying to figure out.
How to do the addiction thing.
Yeah, I thought that it was going to be in the magic box, but it's not. So I'll just go to the.
I'm turning up the nice bitches.
Hi everyone. I love reading.
Hey, reading.
Stay in school, kids.
Oh.
Ironic coming from me, a college dropout.
I'm gonna say both me and Donnie dropped out of high school, so neither of us.
Willpower doubled.
Willpower doubled?
That's it. Just willpower doubled. You don't
Willpower
get to add
doubled,
anything.
is that what I roll plus my number twice, right?
Yeah, you roll, then do willpower twice.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be a 20.
A 20?
So 5.
Yeah. You feel like the siren call of magic, but you shake it off. You're doing this out of necessity.
Yeah, she does text. Because she knows that Quill kind of she texts Quill, Donnie, and Skylar. No, because Donnie already knows. She texts Skylar and Quill. She found me. I'm hiding. Help.
This would have happened like late in the night,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? Or did she panic attack herself to sleep first?
Yeah,
and
she
then...
panicked attack. Yeah, no, she cried, panicked attack to sleep when she felt safe enough in quotation marks. She was still in the house. She's not going out of this little thingy that she's found. She's not going out of it. She's just like when she woke up, she texted that. And it's like that would be like 5 a.m. kind of situ, and for the rest of that, she's gonna pull up her study books and she's just gonna study for her test because she doesn't know what else to do.
You are in a mausoleum.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Text doesn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't know that. She has no idea about
She
cell
has no
signals.
idea. She has no idea.
Also, it's not like it's sent. There was no read receipts or anything delivered. Yeah.
I don't remember if there was an error message back in the day.
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so.
I don't think so.
But you definitely tried to send them, and
Yeah.
they don't go through.
Well, she doesn't know that, so she just thinks, okay, I've sent them a
She
message.
just gets to think that she was abandoned.
Yeah, exactly. The only person that knows is Donnie, because she left him an actual written note.
Yeah, except for she didn't tell him where she was going.
She didn't know where she was going.
Yeah.
Cool. Just awesome.
Is my question is my strength and stuff is weakened because of the new moon.
Yeah.
Is my
Cool.
my smell weakened?
Yeah.
Damn it! So I can't track her.
You can only use that in werewolf form.
I
now.
could go to Daddy and ask if he can track the phone.
But you don't
So-
know. Right?
She doesn't know she's missing.
Skylar just
Right.
And it would-
Well, I mean, eventually. Sorry, I'm metagaming.
It wouldn't be able to send a message back. Because how you track a phone is that you send a signal and it pings it back.
Right.
And it can't it can't receive a signal, so it can't send one.
Right. But you
I can't
can
bring anything
check
back.
where the last cell tower was that it sent a ping to. So I'll just do that. And we'll get a general idea of where in the city.
But if back in the day, with the older phones, they didn't constantly send signals like they do now.
Hmm.
I could be wrong about that. We can double check that later.
Okay.
But I don't think that they constantly sent a signal like they do now. They sent a signal only whenever they were told to send a signal.
I mean, the other two options here are, one, we get Rory to fucking look for her with his seer shit, or two, she's in a mausoleum. I'll find her eventually.
But you don't know she's in a mausoleum.
No,
I
don't
don't.
know.
Yeah, but eventually, because
So what could happen is a very fun comedic moment where Cassie comes out of the mausoleum to go go to the bathroom or something, and Quill's just ready with a stake, just fucking got you. Oh shit! Wait a second.
That's not a vampire.
oh,
That's not a vampire.
You found me, and she's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?"
Yeah, found you. I was
Yeah.
worried.
Sorry, guys.
Looking.
Sorry, Mr. DM.
Anyways, but besides all that, Skylar, you You took your car to go home, right? After the ball.
Yeah, and I wanted to get the stuff from Ms. What's her name?
Yeah, okay. We can do that very quickly because she just invites you in for like a little snack.
Nice.
But you've already eaten at the.
Yeah, so I don't take any of it. But
Yeah, so you
I thank her. Yeah.
Oh, no problem. And she has it like in clear. She has like the shawl in a very clearly like it's been dry cleaned. It's been kept well, like one of those like containers. You know what I'm talking about? Like you go to get something dry cleaned and they put it in like that.
Yeah.
Plastic thing. Yeah, it's in one of those. And the necklace is hung on the hanger. There's a third thing. It's also there.
The minx shawl, the
mink shawl,
big hat.
The big hat.
Yeah, the big hat.
Yeah, that was sitting underneath it.
Into the woods to grandmother's house.
Yeah, so she just hands that back to you.
Awesome.
She says, you have a nice night, dear. I'm gonna go and get some rest.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'll tell my mother that you said hi.
Thank you so much. So you head home.
Yeah.
Your parents have
I want to
already...
look at the necklace.
The necklace?
Yeah.
It's exactly what she said it was.
It has the picture of me in it. Oh.
Yeah, picture of you.
I want to...
It's from your high school graduation.
Oh, Mummy.
Mummy.
And then she...
I'm going to put on the shawl and the hat.
on the shawl and the hat?
Yeah.
It's not particularly late whenever you finally get home, but your parents have already put themselves to bed, the butler says. After your father gets worn out at social events constantly.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's the head of a tech company, and it's because he's not very good with people. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, that's what Mummy's for.
Yeah, that's what she's for.
Yeah.
So they've already gotten to bed. He takes the shawl, takes the necklace and hat, if you will let it go, to put in her
I
closet.
think I'll just carry them upstairs with me, because I like it.
Very well. Did you enjoy your function?
And I'd like take the hat off and I'd like hold it. I'm like, oh yes, it was great.
He gives you one of those big smiles. I heard that there was fondue there.
Yes. Do you like do you like apples and fondue?
I can't say that I've ever tried it, ma'am.
Really? Oh, well, we'll have to get some.
Yes, ma'am. Very well. Your room has been
What
prepared.
agenda you have now?
The room has been prepared for you already. Would you like the stuffed animals arranged by size or color?
You know which ones are my favorite. So I'll just have my favorites in the front.
Foresight.
And then, yeah.
Very well, ma'am. You enjoy yourself. I'll get your room finished.
Thank you.
He walks up the stairs.
Cool. I'm gonna go get some sparkling water from the fridge.
Yeah. The rest of the night's going to be pretty low-key, pretty chill. Is there anything that she wants to do herself before she goes to bed?
I think I'm good. I would check up on Cassie and Donnie. Because I know that I left them in a rush, and I feel bad about that. So I think I'd like...
This would have happened. The text would have happened during the Manicotti assassination.
The what now?
The Manicotti assassination.
We were eating dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like...
Did I miss something?
Did I zone out like a lot? What? Okay, cool. I was like, did you guys assassinate someone?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. Tight. Then probably just update my Our Place with a picture of me and my mom's.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do that. You see a few of the other girls have done that as well. Rachel has done that, but with her dad.
Okay, I'm gonna check Quill's profile.
What's Quill's Our Place profile look like?
It looks like my Facebook profile. It's like 7 years old and decrepit and unused.
There's only the are you there's just one post and it says, "Are you satisfied, Skylar?" Because this was whenever you made her make.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna like it and unlike it again.
Alright, and that'll be the end of your night.
Yeah.
And going in.
Wait, I'm gonna check Josh's Our Place.
Josh's Our Place? His number one friend right now is
I
some
love
girl.
social media. He's what?
His number one friend right now is some girl named Mandy.
Fucking hate Mandy. God
Fucking
damn it.
Josh.
You're number 2.
I hate Josh! I hate Josh!
Josh.
I hate him!
He does have a shirtless profile pic.
Of course he does.
Of course he does. It was either gonna be that or a car.
Hate this man. Despise
Right.
him, actually.
I'll fist fight him myself.
It's not a bathroom mirror selfie. It's clearly a photo that someone else took of him at the beach.
I probably took it.
Yeah, you took it.
Yeah. I'm gonna check Donnie's.
Donnie's?
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Donnie's.
Show me.
Donnie's Our Place is.
I feel like he would have been one of those people that like learned like C++ to like make
Yeah,
it.
his is like
yeah.
very aesthetic. It's very
He just googled a GIF of flames and he put that as a background.
yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
So it's like tiled and repeating.
He has
Yeah.
one of those things, you know, like those overly edited
That was
photos.
actually my MySpace account when I was
Yes.
a kid. It was the flame background tile repeating. And I also had as my song the Pokemon theme song.
As you should. But Donnie's is mostly used. He doesn't have any friends. Like he doesn't have anyone on his top friends list.
Hey, I'm just going to remind you that you have the quality contacts at a level 2. You
Yeah,
have
but
friends.
he doesn't add any. No, he has friends, but he doesn't add anyone to his top friends list.
Ooh.
actively-
Yeah. Ooh.
He
Specific.
Divisive.
he has a lot
Divisive.
of friends,
He's
but he
making
does
a
not.
statement.
Yeah, he hasn't added anyone to like his top 10.
You're wrong. You have one. It's Francesca. She did it. You can't
I
figure
thought
out.
you were gonna say someone else. I was about to be like, don't you dare. And so he's got Francesca on there. Most of it is just like absolutely blasted thoughts, so it's all incoherent and like doesn't make any sense. It's like a random shit someone would tweet
Hey.
or like,
Give me a willpower roll.
God.
Did Donnie perhaps write a post that says brain soup?
You calling me out? You calling me out?
Only a little bit.
You say what am I rolling? A Constitution or
A willpower. Single.
willpower? Okay.
8. Do you have your other dice with you?
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
Hello.
That's a square, right?
Yeah, that's a square.
I'm still not used to dice. 1.
1. There is one really emotional post from the night that Elliot died.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was checking for.
Yeah.
I read it over like 3 times.
Cassie does not have an Our Place.
Well, yeah, I didn't think so. I figured either that or like she has one, but it's like whatever the equivalent of like
It's a no. It's
like
a no.
a brony profile picture or something, and like It's on private, and she just uses it to like find other people in DeviantArt and.
Actually, think about it. There's a chance that she would have an our place for her her friends from the group chat.
Yeah, which is why it wouldn't be her picture.
It wouldn't be under
Yeah,
her name
it wouldn't
either.
be under her name.
It
Yeah.
would be under the name that she has in the chat, which I sent you, Alex.
Yeah.
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 Which our girl does not know.
Yep, you don't
Yeah.
know which name she uses.
I'm just, for flavor, gonna say that I try and find any trace of Cassie on our place. I probably don't. Like, I don't, but...
Yeah, but do you have the last name Briarthorn? Do you know
Yeah,
her
that's true.
parents'
I'm gonna
name?
look at Briarthorns.
You
That's
don't-
kind of an edgy sounding name, to be honest.
Yeah,
So
it
there's
is.
a lot of edgelords who have Briarthorn as their full name, as their last name, and any iteration you put it, there's a lot of edgelords. Very few genuine people.
Okay, I'm just gonna Google, like, Briarthorn cult. Enter.
Nothing comes up with that.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, I also write about all my cult expeditions on my blog.
Well, maybe there was, like, an article about it or something. Briarthorn, commune. Enter.
Yeah, there's not much about it.
Okay.
You find something talking about like a funded public park that was donated to by the Briarthorn group.
Gonna
But that's
click on it?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna search Briarthorn group.
Briarthorn group.
Yeah, and whatever the location of that park is. Like, what city that is.
He's snooping.
Oh shit!
This is a race. Whoever gets the name of the town first gets a drama point.
Oh, I know what the town is. Do I say it?
Yeah,
Yeah, Ilrest,
It's me.
Washington.
It's Rory and Cassie's hometown, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ilrest,
that's-
Ilrest, Washington.
you get the drama point. You won.
Thank you.
Take that.
Cheating,
this
I
way.
didn't know it.
It was between those two. It was specifically between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Aiden, like, made it up.
But yeah, looking at Briarthorn group Ilrest, you only find like a single other newspaper article about them from way back in like the 70s when they were when the Briarthorn group was founded.
Okay.
And it just talks about how it's a philanthropic group looking for the betterment of Ilrest. That doesn't give anything away. They don't have much of an online presence at all, and for some reason the town doesn't write about them all that much.
Okay. I am going to drop it here, because I would continue. I have more ideas. I'm just letting you know. I'm a great stalker.
And I'm letting you know that you may be a great stalker, but you cannot compete with magic.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very true.
There's only so far you can go.
Yeah. But I'll drop it here. For
We'll say that she
brevity.
gets really tired, that she just gets super tired after that last one, and frustrated. And it's been a night enough already, so she like...
Yeah.
And then... Yes?
I was gonna say I would look for Rory, but I'll just we can keep going. We can ignore.
You can look for Rory. What's
I'm
Rory's?
gonna go to Donnie's friends list and look for Rory, and
Rory's on there.
yeah. What's his stuff like?
It's very basic.
Yeah.
Like very, very, very basic, and
Nice.
most of his posts are like links to scientific articles.
Nice. Yes.
He has
A post on his wall. There's a post on his wall right now from his mom saying, "Wish you all the best. I hope that you wake up soon." With a little heartbreak
Oh my
emoji.
god.
owie.
I'm gonna like it.
Oh my god.
After you like it, you get a friend request from Nina Lyons.
I accept it. Now I'm gonna look for Cassie's parents. on her friend list.
Hey.
They're not there.
No.
Okay.
Well, that was,
It was
very
That was
close
such a
enough.
good idea, though.
That was such a good idea.
Sneaky.
Oh my god.
Devious.
Oh my god.
Devious little creature.
I love
The beast is demonic in nature.
it.
Any other
Great sleuth.
fun
Yes.
things about people's our places?
No.
Uh,
Oh.
would there be a selfie?
Yeah. Describe it.
There is a photo of Donnie.
Okay.
It's really grainy and it's not super great. He's throwing up a peace sign.
Classic.
And there is just a chest
Okay.
behind him. Because the chest is like up to his.
Donnie also looks a bit younger here. Hasn't grown his facial hair the way that it is now. So it's probably been shaven or something.
And you can't see the person's face. You can see that his arm is around Donnie, and he's got like a scruffy beard, so it like cuts off like there.
Interesting.
It's graying.
Yeah, I'm gonna bookmark. I'm gonna bookmark that tab.
Bookmarked.
I'm gonna bookmark that tab. I love computers.
What was the What do you think that the caption on that would be?
God, I don't know. Emojis don't exist, so I feel like he would have just put emojis, but they don't exist.
What you're looking for is an emoticon.
I know, yeah, but like I'm trying to think of like
I'm not talking about colon.
Dude.
Prince, I mean emoticon.
Greater than 3.
Oh, you're right.
Not
The
that.
little like
This
stupid
is
things that I send
This
you all the
is
time.
just a symbol. This is ASCII.
Yeah,
An emoticon is the precursor to the emoji.
Yeah.
true. It was.
Those little like the little fight symbol that I do all the time, or the little like shrug guy that I do.
No, that is also done with text.
It's like a little JPEG.
Well,
But they're old, like they're the old emojis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Do the song "Hot in Here" with like the 2 R's by
I feel
Nelly.
like- okay, I feel like his caption would honestly be spending the week in the woods with my favorite person, and that's it.
Ooh.
That's all it would be. But there,
You want
but
to
there
go vomit
is-
real quick?
there is a greater 3 at the end of that. Do a little heart.
Disgusting.
Donnie, I'm subtle.
Tasty.
Also, Donnie.
I'm gonna save the picture to my desktop.
Okay.
The next time
And
you
I'm
see
gonna put it
Donnie,
in a
whose
folder
titties are these?
labeled Donnie.
Whose titties are these?
Also, I'm gonna say that I bookmarked the pages about anything that I could find about Cassie's family.
Okay. And are you done with your Internet of Inches? for now?
Yes.
Okay.
Finally
Okay.
done.
You get back to your room. There's this old, slightly worn, like a little bit threadbare teddy bear with like tutu that's clearly seen better days. That's sitting right in the middle of your bed at the very front, with a bunch of other, like, they get newer and slightly more elaborate and clearly more expensive looking the further back they get. But that's the one that's at the very forefront, which
Okay.
was a gift from your butler on your 5th birthday.
Shut up!
Regardless of if it is your favorite or not, he says that's your favorite.
Yeah. Oh.
Cute. His name is Alfred.
His name is Alfred.
That's the teddy bear, by the way. The teddy bear is Alfred.
Yeah.
The teddy bear is named Alfred. I agree. Yeah.
Who else would I be referring to? A butler named Alfred? Ridiculous.
That sounds ridiculous. Yeah.
Alfred's not really a butler name.
Yeah, I can't
His
do that.
name-
You couldn't think
Pennyworth.
of
doesn't fit.
though. Pennyworth.
maybe like Sebastian.
It's Manitoba.
Sorry.
It's Manitoba. Your father always calls him Manny. Your mother always calls him Toby. He always just goes by his full name. Manitoba. Every time.
Manitoba. Nice. Cool.
He's like, I know it's a weird name, so I'm going to lean into it.
Yeah,
Sounds like me.
I appreciate that.
Manitoba the Manservant. Coming to you soon on the CW.
Oh my god.
Don't make it a CW show. Don't do that to him.
HBO at least.
Better.
Oh my god. Give that man some dignity.
I'm sorry, I know what he would get. I know what he would get. I'm sorry. But whenever you wake up in the morning, when does she wake up?
Skylar?
Yeah, Skylar.
Like 5:36 because she runs every morning.
Okay, 5:36. Whenever you get downstairs, you see that your mother's car is missing. There, you know that whenever she usually leaves, there's usually a note on the fridge.
Mm-hmm. I'll check the fridge.
Okay. Whenever you check it, it just says, "Going shopping. Be back tomorrow."
Uh-huh.
She usually has like a little heart at the end of her messages.
Mm-hmm.
She's got very curly handwriting, but this is a bit like stiffer than what it normally is, and there's no
Okay.
heart.
Interesting. Well,
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
what can you do?
Keep fiddling in there.
So,
What can you do? Alright. I'm gonna make myself a little smoothie. Then I'm gonna go on my little jog.
Alright, Alexis.
Does not Donnie's, does Rory's parents contact Donnie when Rory wakes up like he asked?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dina calls you. She's like, "Oh, it's such a relief. This is Donnie, right? This isn't someone else?"
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Didn't know if this is a landline or what.
No, yeah, this is my cell phone, Miss Bryant's.
Yeah. I'm calling you from the hospital. Rory woke up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he alright?
Yeah, he's a little worried, but the Briar Thorns came through. He's looking fine. He's feeling fine. Doctors can't find anything wrong with him.
No.
Hello?
Hi, yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, my mom was bothering me.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. But what's your mom saying?
Oh, she was just delivering my mail.
Okay. I'm just saying that you should listen to your mother.
Oh no, I was listening. She
If she's
just
telling you to
wanted
get
to
off
let
the
me.
phone, you should get off the phone. You got the information.
Oh,
you
she
got the-
wasn't. No, she wasn't. She just wanted to tell me that I got something in the mail. That's it.
Can you put your mother on the phone real quick?
No,
No, Dina,
On
no.
the phone real quick.
no, it's okay. Okay. Ma, like goes downstairs and gives the phone to her.
So now you just can only hear your mom's. Yes, this is Katrina. Mm-hmm. Yes, I was just delivering the mail. No, you're absolutely right. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, he seems like such a good boy. Really? No, I don't know what a Briar Thorn is. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no, you and your husband and your son should come over for dinner sometime. Yeah, okay. Alright. You have a nice day too. Here's my son.
There
like
she was.
Alright, I'm just glad that you're telling me the truth. Well, I don't really have anything more to say. I'll see you at dinner tonight. I'm bringing Rory. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye.
And with that... Who's kissing who? No, we're not cutting away yet.
Dina and Katrina.
I mean, they can if they want to. I'm not gonna stop them.
That would ruin the Donnie and Rory ship. We'd become stepbrothers.
That's
Oh, fuck.
true.
Katrina and Dina have loving husbands.
It's true.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
They also have two hands. I'm fully kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who else got 2 hands? Me. Just coming for you. Anyways, I think that with that, we will end the session. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Join us next week for Rift.